Hi, good morning YouTube, and welcome in the new deathrun. It's me, your host, the one and only, the best player on earth who hates Elden Ring. You know me well, and with that, I would like to introduce you my special guest for today. Please say
Hello.
hi.
Hi. I'm
Do you
not
have a
random, like
name?
just a
Do
random
you have a
fucking
name,
dude.
bro? Tell me
Yeah,
your name.
Gekoo. Gekoo.
Okay.
This is my, this was on my birth papers.
Good to know. And with that, let's just start the new game. This game is tough near end of it, and if you never play it, I would be more than happy to educate you how it works, pretty much. So I'm gonna skip
Go
the
on.
intro because it's fucking long and not worth it. So
Do you think I felt regret as I gazed upon the destruction we
This is
had
so
wrought?
nostalgic, oh
Or at
my
least
god.
humility at the speed with which a world can be transformed from a good world into a hell? If you think so, you are mistaken. For in that moment I thought of one thing only. The honor and glory I would bring my father by fighting like a warrior in my first battle.
yes. Now, if you wanna know this, there is no subtitles in this game. I will just say it right now. So if you don't
Oh
hear
wow.
something, don't understand something, you wouldn't be understanding something because they didn't implement that subtitles for any text to speech cutscene, ever. And
That's an
also
interesting decision.
the game has, bro, the camera, man, like I can't. I'm not joking, like. You know the thing with like Resident Evil, you have the camera only from certain angle when you enter the room, right?
Yeah.
And in most of the game, when the camera is shifting, from one angle to another, even if you're holding, like for instance, W, and the camera will change to look like this, if the camera will look like this, if you're holding the W still, the prince will be running like that. But in this game, he immediately fucking switching, like that. So when the
Yeah.
camera is going fucking crazy, you cannot fucking control it. And this gonna be fucking, persisting issue for the majority of this playthrough.
I like when even the fucking camera is your enemy in a video game.
Then you will
But
like
yeah.
this game a lot, and by the way, the first part I'm literally gonna skip because as soon you will find out the
Many men
combat in
that
this
day
game
sought to
is
win honor and
repetitive
glory
and
in
dull as
battle,
possible.
that their king might say to them, as Khosrow says to Rustam, "You are the noblest of my warriors."
At least
From
you
the
got your
moment my
hand
sword
or
tasted
something.
blood, I knew this would not be my way. I would win my father's praise, not by killing, but by being the first to find the Maharaja's treasure vault and the wonders within it.
Yes, if I wanna
Whatever
go,
you say, because music actually louder than the text to
he
speech.
basically said like he will be the hero because he's not gonna kill people, instead he will find the Maharaja's treasure. And it's, yeah, this is how Persian soldier won their battle, they just ran through everything, like it's nothing. And I'm not kidding, we literally didn't kill a single enemy in this prologue, because there is no point.
This is like a pacifist trap.
Pretty much. We're doing speedrun strats with this.
Is there any reason to kill anything, by the way?
In a first part,
Besides bosses?
I mean like,
Yeah?
because I guess it looks nice, but look at them. They doesn't even seem to be really concerned about my presence, so why should I kill them?
Basically, yeah.
Now the hard part of this game is gonna be only the ending. I guarantee, the ending is like so difficult and random. And by the way, here you can see how you can skip literally the entire fucking enemies encounter and just go here directly, like it's nothing.
Shall I continue my
here,
story from here the next
A
time I
random
interrupt?
save, one and only. Yeah.
As you wish.
No. I don't wanna save this.
Oh, so you are not gonna save Scum?
Bro, this is no deathrun, like don't insult me.
Yeah, I'm actually fucking stupid, I just realized.
There it lay, just out of reach. The dagger of time. There was a treasure I could carry with pride as a trophy of our victory. If I could only get there.
Yes, we're getting there.
But you are actually not getting there because something will happen. And you can't get the dagger just in time, you know?
I mean,
Or do you?
that's not true at all. I'm literally going for that dagger. Literally all enemies that I could fight, I fought already. No, even if that wasn't even a fight. But here's again with that camera dog shit, like, I assure you I'm holding one button, and the prince automatically fucking switching, you know, the direction you're running into, yeah, as soon as the camera goes to shit. You cannot control it.
Yeah,
I mean, you can just place the camera like this, but you see, it's gonna be like even worse. They're like the camera like this, and the camera only from certain angle. But that angle is sometimes even worse than the camera. Like it's just like hanged out to a wall, you know, and you cannot control it at all. So yeah, this is the camera they give you for this, you know. So I won't ever use this option, but I just would like to tell you it is something what you can do, you just don't have to.
Yeah, because switching in different angles are just ruining the controls again. So, this is what you don't need in this game, I guess.
Trust me, it's gonna be the least of your issue. There's gonna be way more, you know, things to be bothered than just bad camera. This game features combat, puzzle, and platforming. And somehow the last part is the most challenging thing ever. You know?
Well,
The great
it's
example of it, the greatest example of it is actually the climbing, like the bouncing between walls. Because if you don't know how it works, let me educate you. It is something what requires time. Like when you jump to bounce from wall, you have to press the jump button the moment the prince touch it, you know. Like for instance, if I wanna bounce off this wall, I will show you. I'm here, then I'm pressing spacebar and pressing spacebar again to bounce off like that. But if I press it too early, Prince will just simply do that, you know? So you have to time
I
it.
see.
And if you are like at this height and you will press it too early, you will fall and die instantly.
Sand.
Yes.
Why did they implement it like this?
No clue. And now we have major promoting item, you know. It's like only reason why this game is so popular. Time manipulation.
I
So
had what
yeah.
I came for. It was time to get out. Now.
So now I can rewind time and I'm gonna be using this if I will fail. However, this will not save us later. And you will find why, you know, after like 3 hours of playthrough where I last time died. Although last time it was my fault because there was lack of knowledge what exactly you must do to progress. I will, you know, I will like say it again. Nah, once I will get there. And here we go, by the way, cutscene. Which I skipped because it's so quiet compared to the actual game. So in that cutscene we unleash the Sands of Time and now we have to fight with monsters. And this is really where the game showing you the combat is bad. It is bad.
Can we talk about the structural integrity of the fucking castle held together by a fucking dagger, bro?
Yeah, someone just left it there, you know, for you to pick up basically. And by the
But
way,
if
this
you
is
hit it, then the
literally,
entire fucking castle falling apart.
this is literally how you're gonna be killing
Each time I
majority
struck
of
them down, they
enemies
rose to fight
in
again.
this game.
I soon realized that only by taking into my own dagger the sands that possess them, could I liberate them from their monstrous living dead.
Because if you will put them on the ground, they will eventually rise back to fight with you, you know, and you have to stab them on the ground. This is just easier way of eliminating them. Because you can like, yeah, just go like this and hit them with combo and everything.
Use the dagger.
Yeah, and he will stand pretty much back up if I will stab him with the dagger. So yeah,
So
you're
there
either
is-
doing this or you're just jumping and killing them instantly. Choose one.
There is actually no fucking usage of use the normal attacks.
I mean, there's gonna be useful later because certain enemies, you know, are immune on certain attacks. But that's like it. After each encounter, you have to put your sword away because if you want, the game will make you, you know, watch the animation how you're putting your sword away instead.
Wow.
And here we have another save file or the save point.
As you
No.
wish.
So pretty much, yeah.
You think me mad. I can see it by the look in your eyes. You think my story is impossible. Perhaps I am mad. Who would not be driven mad by horrors such as I have lived? But I assure you, every
I
word
mean, the
is
voice
true.
acting is okay. It's not the loudest thing on earth and it's hardly understandable, but it's fine, actually.
Yes, it is fine actually, but I hate when they fucking give in text to speech, you know? And they not giving you subtitles to read what the fucking guy says. And by the way, this game is filled to the brim with taking fall damage. Like, even that did damage to my health. There is a lot of
The
parts
guest
where you
rooms,
literally have
where
to...
my father, all our entourage,
Wow.
and I should have passed the night lay cold and silent. The sands of time had swept through, stealing life and warmth from everything they touched. And I, who unleashed the cataclysm, had been spared. Were there others like me who yet clung to life, hiding in fear among the ruins? It did not seem so.
Yes, I was going to say this game is filled with the parts where... By the way, I cannot move here. That's cool. Don't know why I cannot go over this, but... Yeah, collecting 8 of those will give you a new, pretty much sand tank, which allow you to rewind time more. But, yeah.
Oh.
Had I really seen her? Or had my senses given way under the burden of horrors too great to bear and conjured up a phantom? Either way,
Why
I could not
he has
rest
to
until I had
talk
found
every
her again.
2 minutes?
I mean, it only at the beginning, you know? Then he is like quiet for majority of the time. But yeah, I really don't like, you know, should be completely silent to just serve the entire game way better. Or at least give him subtitle for his speeches, you know, so we can hear it.
Yeah, it was a pretty weird choice. But
By the way, he is under combat, which I technically could skip like altogether by just going here and climbing, you know, on this and over there, but fuck it, we might as well.
are they not attacking you when you are sucking out of the soul?
As you see,
Wow.
I guess they are okay with this.
I soon discovered that when I had collected enough sand, the dagger gained the power to stop time. Not for me, but for the enemy I struck.
Yeah, but this ability in this game is like so weak. It doesn't stop time just for the enemies, it also slows down time for you. So it's like you're playing the game in 0.5 speed, you know? It's not a benefit, it's literally just
What
slowing
reason?
down time for everything. I mean, I can show you how does it work, you know? The prince literally said like, it stops time for enemies and not for me. Look at this. Does that look like it doesn't stop in time for him?
No. Fucking hell, bro. I mean, you can get in more inputs when the time is slowed, you know, but for what fucking reason?
So yeah,
I mean,
each sand power grants you. I mean, each sand power costs like one those white moon looking thing. Like if you look at the left side, you know,
Yep.
to the first sand tank there is like white whatever that is, you know, that symbol. But it's pretty much each dagger use costs like one of those, and each pretty much rewind costs one those yellow sandbags. And by the way, here is the way how to improve your health. You just randomly have to find the cracks in the wall and just go, you know, the casual stroll through 2 bridges to this place.
Is anyone
Oh,
there?
wow.
I have
This
a
looks
feeling
cool.
I'm not in Azad anymore.
Yeah.
What a-
I guess it wasn't improving your health, it was ecstasy or some shit.
So now I have more health, but don't worry, we're gonna be losing health more to the environment and to the fall damage than to actual enemies, I assure you. And I know there is 80 of those in game, but there is no way I'll collect all, because last time when I played, you know, I couldn't pick up one, because in a place where I'm supposed to stand and stab the ground with my dagger, the game decided to push me, you know, in the one direction like there was heavy headwind or something. I don't know, but it was literally in the middle of fucking, you know, on the platform, and when I tried to stand it, the game literally pushed me to the wall away from it.
Oh wow.
Give me the dagger.
Got my haircut in that cutscene.
Who are you?
I am Farah, the daughter of the
Why is it
Maharaja
feeling
from
so
whom you
much,
stole
bro?
it. This is your doing,
I saw my father turn to sand.
and we will share his fate if you do not give me the dagger to undo what you have done.
Your traitorous vizier used the same words. From now on, I trust no one but myself.
Don't trust him, don't trust a woman. Good decision, bro.
Go back to the reception hall. Wait for me there. Go!
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to fight with beetles in this game because beetles doesn't improve the, you know, killing regular enemies with the dagger, like 16 of them gives you this new white moon looking thing, but killing beetles doesn't, because you're not killing beetles with the dagger, you're killing beetles with your sword.
Oh,
So-
I see.
Yeah, screw it, like I'm not fighting with you guys, and you doesn't seem to be concerned to fight with me, you know, in a general, so you wanna let me progress? Maybe? No? There we go. Or I'm getting stuck by your models, okay then. Thank you.
This fucking game, bro. Okay, it's old, I guess. It just looks so funny.
What I'm interested is why the music plays. You know, I know there are Beatles behind me, but I'm literally like in the middle of cutscene. And I'm not even interested to fight with them. And here is another piece of dialogue, which you most likely will never even hear, you know?
Hourglass.
Oh, good.
I did not understand the meaning of what I had just seen. But I knew, with a certainty I could not explain, that those winged creatures had a master. A man who would trick me.
Don't worry,
into opening the
bro.
hourglass.
You are not
Now
the
back to his
one.
prize.
Don't understanding
Some
something.
unknown purpose coveted the dagger as well, would stop at nothing to possess it. Well, I would give him what he sought. I would plunge it into his foul and treacherous heart.
Yes, that was pretty much it. Nothing actually was coming from that dialogue, it was just Prince murmuring to himself, you know? So, yeah.
Well,
This is how majority of dialogue in this game looks like. It doesn't contribute to story much. The entire story is you just have to... Oh, by the way, if you won't put your sword away, you're gonna be forced to watching this animation after every single fight.
no fucking way, bro.
I'm not joking. I guess they were so proud they can animate, you know, how you putting your weapon in slow mode. They're just forcing you to watch it. So yeah, the only way to skip it is to actually put your sword away, you know, as soon as the enemy dies, before that shit will play. So as soon as you stab the enemy with dagger, you mashing C to do this, pretty much. And I almost fucked this one up, but I didn't.
Actually, I'm gonna bring a spoon and some drink. So, 1 minute.
Don't worry. I almost pressed the fucking left here. That's cool. I have to kill this little... That's really cool. There we go. Excuse me. Now those women I have to kill like that because they are immune on dagger. On that
I'm back!
Yeah, I was just in the middle of saying, like, now we have the enemies which are the woman with 2 little daggers, and those women I cannot do stab, you know. With that dagger I have to put them on the ground and then stab them, because they will block the dagger hit if you try to, you know, kill them. So yeah, this move is unaffected, you know, they are unaffected by it. But it doesn't mean much if you are still immune during that animation. Like you can see, no one is even attacking me when I'm doing this. Yeah, they will just block that. Oh, and this can happen, by the way.
Oh, and your moon symbol got improved.
Yes, like sucking the sand from enemies, like 16 of them grants you new... I don't even know how to call it, you know, it just grants you new of those moon little things. You should be the last one. Yes, and I didn't press, yeah, the button fast enough, so... Will you believe me now if I say we're gonna be watching this every single time?
I hope.
Yeah, we have like the new rewind, because that was 8 sand that I got, and to progress forward we have to move this. And here we got we were... can't even speak, because I'm thinking what's upcoming next. Upcoming next is a puzzle, so... Yeah, the puzzles in this game are fucking dreadful. There is very little of them, but I assure you each one is fucked up in a unique way, you know? That will make you fucking... remember them for a long time. So here is the first one, relatively early, but this one can make you stuck even for 1 hour if you don't know what to do.
You know, I'm a huge fan of Portal and Portal-ish games, so I like puzzles. I'm interested
Great,
in this.
then I bet you will like that. This guy will explain you what you must do. Listen him.
Oh, thank God! I was afraid you were one of them! Can you help me activate the Azad defense system? It'll take both of us to do it! I'll reset the axles for you! The man who's normally in charge of this got... Never mind! Ride the platform down to the bottom, then use those 2 cranks to bring it back up! You see those 4 axles? You'll need to pick them up one by one until you've got all 4. Then, bring them up to the top together. Make sure you pick them up in the right order.
I thought I hope the
Fucking insane.
I hope the instructions are clear, you know? Now, here's your puzzle for you. Solve it.
There is no fucking chances, bro. What the
That's
fuck
it.
is this shit? This
You've
is the
got
beginning of
first
the
axle.
game.
Now, pick up the other 3.
Yeah, this spins this one.
Remember, pay attention to the grooves.
So there is an order how you're
That's
supposed to
it.
pick all of
One
them up.
crank turns the platform. The other one raises and lowers it.
So the common mistake is like first grabbing this one and then grabbing the one on top, but that's a mistake. You're supposed to grab the one on the bottom first, which is this
Oh,
one.
wow.
Because if you grab the one on top,
Let's
you
go!
won't grab this one, because there is only like... If you look at this, you know, there is no way to like, you know, lower both of those and grab this. So, yeah, this is the right order. Then you have to go all the way to grab, you know, this half, you know, black and half white. Exactly.
I hope the second puzzle in this
Just
game will be
one
to crack
more!
open the Pentagon firewall or something.
Trust me, the second puzzle is even better, because the way how the puzzle works is once you know what to do, they are relatively easy and you can solve them very quickly. But you have no idea what to do based on what game telling you, or sometimes it doesn't even telling you like what to do. It just expects you're gonna be aware what to do, you know? You will
wow.
see what I mean with that, because the next puzzle is where I got stuck and I had to use guide when I first time played this game. And I had to use guide for this one, but at least this one I understood what to do, you know?
Line them up with their gears.
So yeah, we just have to pretty much line them up with the gears, which is... Which is that, pretty much. That's like all what you have to do. And that's it.
That's it! I knew you could do it! Now, there's one last step. Do you see that platform? Throw your lever, and I'll throw mine.
What manner of machine is...
No one cares.
What is
He
this
asked
one?
what kind of manner of machine is this, but we don't care.
Oh by God, they'll rue the day they ever dared attack the Palace of Azad!
And now we have a traps. And now the guy is dead, by the way.
Why?
Because the sound, obviously. I'm only one fucking here alive. So yeah, that
Oh.
guy that I just helped, that's pretty much him now.
Well, at least he will stop fucking screaming.
And please, put your sword away, so we don't have to watch it. There we go. So only 2 and we have the save point for this one, which I will not use because of why.
Have I done?
Oh! That was cool. Completely forgot. On a spike plate, you're supposed to
Almost
move...
ended really fast.
Yeah, that was my fault. I forgot, like on a spike, you know, in this game you have to move like very slow like that. In other game you can just run, you know, and if you're running they won't hit you, but that's not how it works in this game.
The palace's defenses had a twisted logic of their own.
Yeah,
They
now
could be
we will get
circumvented by using the
ourselves the
strategically
gunplate
placed
with the
switches,
time
which I
limit,
soon
pretty
learned
much
to
like this.
recognize. Yet it was hard to escape the feeling that I had made a terrible mistake by setting in motion such a deadly system of traps, which seemed in truth more likely to claim my life than that of an invader that was not flesh and blood.
Obviously. They're going over
I'm
here.
telling you, bro, Ben and Jerry's ice cream is so fucking good. You can't get this in Hungary. And
I'm not in Hungary, I don't know, do you know that, you know?
I mean, you can't get this in Hungary, but you can get it in Austria. And
I'm
so
also not
fucking
in
good.
Austria, you know? Like, I'm not moving to Austria because my
that-
paycheck is fucking garbage, you know?
But you have Ben and Jerry ice cream, no? In
Don't
the
worry,
shops?
with my skills, you know, soon YouTube will pay me enough to have a happy life, you know?
Yeah.
As soon as I would start posting, you know, the cards video, you know, and the fucking facts about the war in the UK, I'm gonna get so much views, I'm gonna get fucking rich in a single day. Trust me.
No, you have to always do the actual trend, you know? The actual trend today is that Drake is sniffing cats. So you can make a video about that.
Yeah, how about I'm gonna just do this instead. At least we can have some fun together. I mean, that is until like we're gonna get to 90%, where the remaining 10% the game forces you to play in pure perfection. You don't understand really why exactly, and you think I'm just joking, but I'm not joking, bro. I'm serious.
I'm very interested in what will happen at that point.
Yeah, you already know story. It's fucking entertaining, right? It's interesting. So yeah.
I mean, sand dagger, people made out of sand. You can slow down time, your daddy's sand.
I mean, we're gonna be fighting with our dad, you know, this is gonna be our first boss. And if you expected the bosses, you know, the From Software did the bad bosses like with Bed of Chaos, you should see what Ubisoft did before that. And I'm pretty sure this will kill me instantly if I get hit by it. No hesitation.
Look at the moves.
Yes. I couldn't figure out this without this camera, you know, myself.
Why do you have to do this, bro? It's fucking in front of you. Oh my god.
And here is another sand cloud, I think that's how it goes. And another way to improve your health. I like how it looks no different than pretty much like anything else in this game. And here we go with that shitty camera again. So, yeah.
What is the white circle? Is that your stamina or something?
This white thing below my health, that's indicate how far I can go back in time.
I have.
But that shit is just getting reset like at most of the places, like during this transition, during the cutscene, during the prince speeches. It literally should be only reset when you're using your dagger, you know? But this
I
pretty
thought
much
it's so
happens
fucking
every time
stupid.
when the cutscene play, when the prince talking, when there's transition, when the enemy dies, literally. Like even now. See?
So you never actually used it, it's just moving in their own.
Pretty much. Like in combat you cannot use it because it's getting reset every time you're killing enemy, and each enemy dies with the dagger, so if you kill enemy and that shit is reset and the next enemy will hit you, you cannot rewind this hit, you know? Because it's just getting reset every 5 seconds. So it's only to fucking escape death from environment and not in actual combat, which sucks. The other games are not like that at all. And I understand this game was first and was more like experiment with the time manipulation, but still, don't you think the combat should have like more depth to it than just pretty much like spamming one attack that instant kill majority of enemies? What's the point of even making different enemies then if all of them die in the same way?
I guess it's not properly tested. And you know, back then we didn't have the betas and some shit, so I don't know.
By the way, here is our first boss. I mean, like, it's after this little gauntlet, so I'm glad they not even give you a chance to keep full health for this encounter. This encounter introduced one of the most annoying enemies in this game. Not the most, just one of the most. When there's like 4 of them, you are pretty much outmatched. And this encounter also will introduce the new mechanic, which is Ally, that has own health bar and is brain dead. So, even though the game was hard, you know, by this point, now you have to also escort this archer. She is a brain dead, she has a health bar, and she can even hurt you, you know, by her arrows. And you can kill them by your sword attacks. So yeah, here we go. So the way how you're supposed to fight with your father is you killing all his minions, you know, and then you fight with him basically. He will block,
Help me!
yeah, all your hits, and as you can see, this is what I've been talking about. So on blue guys you cannot jump over, you know, or do this. They just simply like shake you off. There are other ways to deal with them. Unless they are weak, there is no way to jump over them, but yeah, pretty much. Only on red guys you can jump over. The guys with twin blades you can actually parry to death, but the parry in this game is also difficult, so I try not
wow.
to use it if necessary.
Where is
this
this
is-
fucking guy coming from? Like,
I like how in this game, you know, the enemy getting ultra aggressive when you are on the floor, like look at this. You know what? Yeah.
Why did you put your sword?
Take a guess. Not by me, I'm just gonna quickly heal from that, and since you all, you know, kinda talk shit at combat. Oh, never mind, I lie. You can heal from that, however, that will
guess it
require
has
them
an
to not
enemy.
teleport right next to me.
Behind
Yeah.
you!
I notice. Okay. I mean, let's just try to find respite, you know, between the enemy's constant assault.
Help me!
Help yourself, I'm busy.
I love how the fucking enemies are teleporting outside of the fucking camera angle, you know?
I swear it's just those blue guys, they are like fucking main issue in every encounter, because you just can't jump over everything except them. They're like so powerful just because of that. And I'm glad how my father kind of standing there blocking the Farah arrows, because that means all enemies gonna be aggro on me. Which is cool. I'm okay with it. Okay. So you can see now they're getting aggressive, way more than before. There we go. That should be all of them. Yeah, and now the way how it's supposed to fight with your dad is you hit him once until he's gonna be weak, because he will block the regular hit every single time, and that's only one way how to actually defeat him. Just like that.
Oh, wow.
That was anticlimactic as fuck. It actually made my muscle hurt.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I know what it is to lose a father.
That was not my father.
Yeah, that was skill issue bottom tier character.
What are you doing?
It wasn't your father? Oh my god, please?
Yeah. And now we're gonna get ourselves another cutscene. Look at this.
What is this fucking...
So, this is the thanks I get for saving your life.
You don't understand. I need that dagger to undo.
To undo what I have done. Truly you must think I'm a fool.
You are right to be cautious. But fight as bravely as you may, you cannot...
Can I ask what happened with my fucking haircut? Look at this.
They will consume everything. I have heard it said that you are kind as well as brave.
Yeah, this is why she tried to stab you.
Help me find the hourglass.
It is in the Sultan's treasure vault, atop the Tower of Dawn.
How do you know that?
I can, it's like I'm a fucking wind tunnel, you know?
And if you insist,
Me and only me.
I move pretty fast. You'd better keep up.
God damn it. Yeah. Our next objective, the closet doors.
Oh yeah, water.
And now we will get ourselves new combat OST. There is quite plenty, I think 6 or 7, and this one I like way more than the previous
cover
one.
Please don't. You're liable to hit me.
Unfortunately the combat is still dull as it was, you know, it's just different music. But you know... As long as you don't have any blue guys that you cannot jump over, the combat is incredibly simple.
Your white symbol thing is like almost full. How much you can get? Actually.
How much I can get, what exactly? Because I didn't understand the question.
From that white symbols.
Oh, I mean like you can get the equal amount to how much sandbags you are. So currently I can get 5, and when I get the new sandbag, I will get the new possibility to get the new, you know, white symbol. I think it's sand container is how it calls. Whatever, that's all of them. You see quite
Now
difference if you can jump over enemies, right?
Yeah, it's actually
Careful.
way more easier. But the combat seems pretty annoying, so I'm not gonna mocking you for doing this.
I mean, you don't have to. The game is harassing me enough, and I, by the way, press right mouse button to run on this wall, and please decide not to. And by the way, here's another place where you have to just take damage because, just because, you know? They just love to fucking do places like this. So you're upgrading your health not because you need, you know, more health to fight with enemies, but just because this, just because the area are just like this one.
Here I am, risking
And what
my
happened
life
if you,
again.
if the enemies in the previous room got you to low health, then you are going to instantly fucking die, try to progressing the game?
No, there's like a pool, in that spot where you can drink the water. Actually, like most of encounter have a water, but people don't know to drink the water. You have to put your sword away, because if you try to do it, you will just block. If you are in the water with your sword, you will just block. You have to put it away and then drink. But I try it and you see what happens. Sometimes they allow you, sometimes no. And when you have to also, take care of that lady, it's not very easy thing, but here we will get ourselves a new ability that will help us dramatically, and it's probably one of the best things this game has. It requires all sandbags and all sand containers to use, but look at this. Come on.
Oh wow. That's cool.
You're pretty much pointing where the enemies are and then you teleport in next to them. Unfortunately, it works till the enemy are on the screen. So that's the only downside of it, and it costs like all those little containers that you have. That's not the issue. I assure you that's not the issue. You can also use one to freeze one enemy like that, and I'm mostly gonna use it against blue guys. Against normal guys there is no point. I mean, you
Can
can
we
do
talk
it on
about-
this guy to demonstrate it. That's pretty much how it works, but yeah.
Can we talk about how not a fucking single tutorial appeared on the screen? Like, no.
I have tutorial
there's-
disabled, so don't throw shit at
Oh,
them.
alright.
But if
Okay.
if I would fucking turn this on, every time I'm gonna step into water, they would tell press right mouse button to heal.
Oh, alright.
So I really don't want that.
Okay, then it's fine.
In Sekiro,
to
you
be
have
with them.
tutorial every time you play, and it's so annoying. Like, tutorial should be fine, but there always should be possibility to disable it, because if you really like the game and you keep playing it, you are really getting salty when the game tries to teach you, the same thing that you already know.
Mm-hmm.
And here is another health upgrade. I'm afraid if I will run, immediately I'm gonna get hit by it and gonna die, but here we go. Just like that. In the second game, collecting all health upgrades actually gives different boss at the end. So,
Oh,
at
wow.
least there is
That's
8 of them, and it has meaning. Here it doesn't have any meaning because this game doesn't even come with achievements. I'm pretty sure there are achievements on Xbox and PlayStation, and there is achievement for getting all those like health upgrades, but the game doesn't even tell you how much you have. I mean, based on my health bar, you can tell how much I got? No, you can, but
I
in
mean,
other games
3 or
you
4.
can. So yeah, 3 or 4. I don't even know what is like max amount of them. I'm pretty sure I will miss some, and eventually there is really no point for me to get more, because the combat is very dull, as you've seen. So the combat is not issue, the issue is environment. But if environment, for instance, like here will hit you, you will die instantly, It's not like, oh, you have too little health to progress, it's more like, the fall damage will take health that you have. And here is where the co-op part, the game will begin. You was excited for that.
There you are.
Actually, no,
Try
because
not to get separated again.
AI generated NPCs in old, especially in old video games, are just so
But
fucking
also
shit.
beautiful.
Maybe to you.
Yeah, this gonna be majority of platforming now. It's gonna be unlocking door for this lady, so you can like do the things like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally be the majority of platforming. And this entire room is about
To
it.
find a way down to the bottom.
Somehow whispering, the prince was louder than when he was talking, out loud.
For some reason.
So basically,
Stay there.
I can reach this one.
this is this entire room, you know? Like, you might call it a puzzle, but I'm not calling this puzzle. But
It's actually not
I'll
because
just wait here then. Shall
there
I?
is no choice what you have to do because everything is obvious, you know.
I mean, yeah, that puzzle that we just solved, you know, with those cracks also was obvious. The guy literally was telling you what to do, you know? I bet you would do
Yeah,
it the
but-
first try without scratching your head and walking in circles like, what am I supposed to do now?
Fucking great.
Are
That
you
was
all
some
right?
Neverhood
I
level
heard
shit, you know.
strange noises.
Have you
No
ever
permanent
played
damage, thank
Neverhood?
you.
Yes.
That game was so fucking hard. I remember.
Then
There's
maybe I
another
should
lever in that
actually,
corner.
yeah,
Do you think you
buy
can reach
it.
I mean, I think you can buy it from the Steam store, I guess.
Yes,
I've
I
got
can buy it. I just don't know that it's gonna be like, suck me in, you know? I would have to give it a
Your
chance.
turn now.
I mean, it's pretty nostalgic, and the whole game was really uncanny and stuff. This is why I liked it. It was almost like a horror thingy, you know. It was pretty scary for me as a kid.
Over here. Now pull the lever.
This is literally, the entire room is just this, you know?
Mm.
I can reach this one.
Well, I guess maybe if they wanted to show you how the coop puzzles are works, then it's fine. But yeah, it's nothing crazy.
By the way, this room, like, the level design in this game doesn't make sense. It's supposed to be like the kingdom where there were people. You wanna tell me the people were progressing through this area like this, you know, like two of them were needed to fucking run on the wall and everything? That
Stay
doesn't
there.
even make sense. And by the way, here I have to take damage to fight with enemies again. We were missing this one.
At least you can choose the combats. This one.
Yeah, majority of them at least. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there is another one to finish the job. I kind of forgot where, but we literally spawned inside that box. There was another like sun clouds to refill it, but just focus on killing the regular enemies. The guys with hammers I also cannot instantly stab, I have to put them on the floor like this. But at least I can jump over them unlike the blue guys. Also, let me try to parry your attack. There we go. Just to flex myself a bit. And that's not all. Oh, never mind, that is all.
How you have to parry the attacks? I mean,
You're pressing pretty much like... I cannot even block if enemies is nowhere near me. I just would like to mention. But you're holding the block and you're pressing the attack when the attack is about to land. The timing on that is very difficult. It's way more harder to do than in the Lies of P. And it's so rewarding because you see it, you can just jump over enemies and instantly kill them. So why even parry their attacks?
Maybe the blue guys you can parry then kill instantly.
I mean, like, yes, you can kill them, but technically there is another way to deal with them. You can just jump from the walls, you know, above them. You cannot, like, vault over them, but you cannot do something like this, you know, to jump over them, and it will work the same. So you basically finding the wall and you stabbing them like that, and that kills them instantly anyway. If it sounds dumb as fuck, that's because it is. You literally feel like there is no enemy variety in this game at all, because each one dies the same, and each one feels the same to fight, you know? So it's just like fucking Clone Wars, literally. This game major selling point was, like I said, time manipulations. The possibility to rewind, slow down time, and freeze enemies using sound powers, but you know, as much as I like freezing enemies in place, everything else kind of sucks. The rewind, because you know you have like so many and so little you need, and the slowdown time I showed you, it doesn't exactly benefits you because it also slowing down time for you.
Yeah. Maybe getting some few parries
Wow,
better.
almost. Almost died by that, but okay. So
I
let's
guess
just
it was
go
scripted,
here.
right?
So if I remember, here is, yeah, here is another encounter, this time in Zoo. Sultan Zoo. Here are 4 enemies that are with hammer, so neither of them I can instantly kill, you know, and the guys with hammer are also immune from jumping, you know, from walls. So, you know, typically what we're gonna do to kill all of them quickly is do the same thing what we're doing all the time. Yeah. Thank you guys. I don't even think you need a save point for this one because we just had a save point after previous encounter, you know?
Yeah, it's almost like Dark Souls 3, I guess. Where there was a bonfire like every fucking corner.
I mean, sometimes, you know, like, the save files are very close to each other and sometimes they're literally miles away. I'm not joking with this. There is no consistency with where the save points are located. It's just something what you have to deal with. And here we have the most annoying enemies in the game,
I
bears.
don't think they did so.
It's literally just you holding the button to fight with them, waiting for their attack, and then you attack them to kill them. And if you try to run past them, they're gonna chase you because they can fly. That's all what it is to it, you know? So yeah. That's all. No, there's still one that's clipping through the wall like it's nothing. Let's die. Oh, okay. There we go.
Why the lady with the fucking bow didn't shoot them?
Oh, I'm sorry. You put your bow away, so I thought that's like all, but no, now that's all. Hate birds because the spawn time of them is like so slow. They're not only spawned far away from you, but they also have to, you know, fly up close to you. Yeah. Here's a crack. Go through it. Magically, the crack over there leads over here. How? I don't know. But it just does.
Here I am. I'll pull the lever.
Maybe this whole place is in fucking Vietnam, you know? Where all
The
the Viet
fabled
Congs are just
menagerie of
digging
Azad, the
tunnels
Sultan's
in the
pride
ground
and joy.
or some shit.
It had been one of the wonders of the world. As a child, I had dreamed of it and longed to see it with my own eyes. Now it was a place of terror, an abandoned ruin laid waste by the sands of time.
Here I am.
Except there is not even sounds of time here, you know, there are literally just the birds and bunch of things, you know, like the platform. Here once again bring my, you know, point about how this world is built. It literally looks like it is just created for you to, you know, parkour all the way. Like, what's the
Yeah.
point of all of that, you know? There is nothing there, at least in other games, you know, the places where you can, like, swing, you know, there are, like, poles or flags or something, you know, or the curtains. But here, it's literally just a platform hanging from the walls for no other reason than for you to stand on. Like, look at this.
Actually.
What's the point of this entire thing, you know?
I don't fucking know. Maybe they are for drying clothes or something. But you have to run on the wall to hang your clothes.
And
It
here we
looks
have the,
pretty
you
dumb,
know,
but yeah.
switch that opens the door. Or lever. There we go. The door is unlocked slowly, but the sound effects play like it is unlocked fast. What Matrix. And of course I took damage from that, but that could be my fault. Maybe I should actually drop the... now to the other thing, but whatever. Here of course I need you, because there are cracks that, you know, leads to another levers that you have to pull off to unlock the door. Because this cannot be game for the single player. Name one person who liked the escort mission, you know? Like the escorting someone who is brain dead in combat.
If you have believed the
I
rest
just
of my
fucking
tale
can't.
until now,
Do you remember in
perhaps
the
you will also
Warframe
believe
there
me
was a
when I
mission
tell you
type
that
where you had to
as we
escort
made our way through
people
the moonlit
from
ruins,
point
Yes, but at least
A
those
to
people
B?
can fight back, you know? It's not like they were fucking, you know, defenseless. You could give them weapon and they could fight.
she had good cause to hate.
Yeah, but I was
Yet she
fucking
has proven
paid.
herself a loyal
It was
companion.
so shit I always avoided.
And I confess, I was grateful for the company of someone who.
But maybe
like
it's
me,
just me, I don't know.
So Prince just confessed in that dialogue that you most likely will not hear. He like fall in love with that woman, you know, because he's attracted to it, because he's only, you know, one person that is alive besides him. But I'm not attracted to it because it makes me play the fucking shitty escort game, you know? And this game is hard enough when you play it solo, so I'm not attracted to the bullshit. And by the way, here is another great part, how to drop down, I have to take damage again.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, thanks.
I'm not alright.
This is so stupid.
I know I should make like the sequel, no deathrun. At least it would be like entertaining, you know, and the skill based, and not the fucking bullshit filled content like this one is. Literally, there is not a place where you will not take full damage by something dumb. And unlike the other place, you know, here there is no place to refill your health. So if that beetle will push you at 1 HP, you are just dead by dropping from that switch. I'm not joking.
I mean, maybe there will be some people who are saying in the comments that oh, it's an old game, you know, but no, this is just unforgivable stuff, you know.
That's just pretty much that's just pretty much like if you say like, oh, but it's an old game, then you're just pretty much like telling me even in 2022 Ubisoft was fucking sucking shit, you know, in making games. And people say like, you know, the old game of Ubisoft are actually cool. Yeah, look at how cool they are, you know, how the fair and skill based they are. And don't run on this, you know, this time hold the shift to not be, yeah, slaughtered by it. My health is low. If there's gonna be more places where I will take damage, then it's gonna be GG. That's also why I think this game is harder to do no death run than Warrior Within. People say the Warrior Within is harder because it's longer, especially on the true ending, because it forces you to go through all gauntlets with the traps that are very unforgiving, especially if you play on a hard difficulty. But I did it, and it wasn't that hard. But this game, nah, it features enemies like those birds. My favorite, actually. It's literally all what it is to it. You're just holding the button waiting for them to attack. And I guess that animation of putting sword away should play there, but I was hanging on the cliff, so it just...
At least you didn't let the cliff go, you know.
You know, if this game would be cruel, they would make me, you know, like let go, you know, when that animation play, but no. And here pretty much go with why I said that there is no point for you to have that much rewind, because if I'm gonna get the part which, you know, takes away my health, when I have that amount of health, no rewind will save me from it, you know? Exactly what I meant when I say like rewinding, you know, like having like 99 rewinds is useless. Just give me this and let me fight with the birds, okay? There we go. Yeah, hurt me all you want. Now I'm in water, so yeah. When you're standing in the water with weapon, I expected you will block it. But I guess that bird is literally inside the wall, man.
They are literally typing a sweet cheat no clip 1.
Swear, they are annoying as they are, but the... Nah, maybe this camera is better to fight with them, don't you think? By the way, if you look at them how they flying, they not even switching the directions like fluidly. Like look at this bird, you know, in the background. I cannot even classify them. Are there like vultures? Are there eagles? What are those? Are those harpies? Who the fuck knows? They are just birds, like fucking... They're just pigeons, you know, they taking shits. They shitting on you, pretty much.
Pigeons,
As the
but
birds
from
always
Chernobyl.
do. And here we go, another doors open. Yay. Yes, come on, now we have to go all the way down. And this shot leads to bathroom, if I remember. Which is not the worst area. It's area where we actually get ourselves new weapon. And by the way, by new weapon I mean the same weapon we're using, with just slightly more damage and ability to break through walls. Just because she is after me, now I have to fucking kill those scarabs. And look, new OST. Was playing for like 2 seconds, you know?
Yeah, it was cool for 2 seconds.
Don't worry, it will happen every time when we're gonna be fighting with scarabs, because they dying so quickly, like... Just smash the button, bro, and you will kill them. Literally. Oh. I have like 3 more, don't worry. I'm surprised she didn't hit me with this. There we go. And heal ourselves another battle. Yay!
The baths.
Yes. I like how the game goes like we never seen those enemies, even if those are enemies that we're killing all the time, you know? They're literally
But there
enemies
is a
that
new
die in
guy,
the
right?
same way, you know, as everyone else.
There goes the new enemy then.
I mean, except women. The woman's just dying, you know, by being on the floor. That racism, you know? Like the women are stronger than men, you know, because you have to put them on the floor first, and that wasn't what I tried to do, by the way, but okay.
Ow!
Thanks.
What happened actually?
He hit me with her arrow.
Wow! This is so brutal.
I
I
mean,
like how the game is likes to deal random damage to you, you know?
I couldn't, I wasn't even aware. I mean, like, look at her. She really trying, you know, the best just to make my day. Just put those so I can fight with the other guys. There we go. Cannot use Mega Freeze because I need to feel that last thing, and I missed the attack with my sword, so yeah. Rotten hell!
So if I understand it correctly, if you use your ultimate ability where you can stab and teleport,
Yes.
then it's actually first to have that much of that white symbol, because you have to feel it more.
No, basically every 8 sound clouds you're collecting, you get a new sound back, which is that yellow circle. And you can only use your Mega Freeze if you have like all those white moon things, you know, and all yellow circles. So if you have like the 5 yellow circles, you need to also have to, you know, have 5 white moons. So I need to fill like all my containers and all my sound tags to use the Mega Freeze. Like now I can use it.
If you are think about it, then it's worse to have more, because you have to feel it. Or if you have two sandbag and 2 symbol, it's better to use your ultimate ability, right? Because you can
Pretty
feel
much,
it
yeah,
faster.
for using ultimate ability, yes, that is true. I don't know why I'm doing this. I know if we encounter like that bug again, which I had, which will push me away when I'm trying to stop the sound cloud on the ground, I'm not gonna be able to get it. But I'm just trying to get as much as possible, like I need it, just to flex myself. I never collected all, and even if I would be, you know, if I would know where all of them are, I wouldn't be able to collect them anyway, because this game is designed so well. So yeah.
I'll see where it leads.
And by the way, here is the common trap. When you step on that plate, it plays this cutscene. So you think the doors are open, but this switch is only like, you know, temporarily pretty much pressed. So you have to put this pot on it. You can just step on it, go over there, and then it will pretty much like, you know, close itself when you're gonna be, you know, all the way next to it. And here we go with that fucking camera again. Man, I just can't stand this shit. And I cannot even look directly at this, like, it's just like, no. The way how you're supposed to do it is supposed to roll like that. Nope, never mind. We're not supposed to roll like that. There is just nothing what you have to do to fucking deal with that bullshit. It just you do have to wait like that. So, yeah, and by the way, here is another part where you have to lose health. And yeah, technically some people can call me, oh, but you die, you use the rewind to escape death, you know? So it's technically no death run. And I could say like that, yes, so technically you also cannot finish the Sekiro without dying, because you always dying by the Genichiro at the beginning, so you're not calling the people who finish the game without dying, you know? They are cheaters, so shut the fuck up, noob, you know, because you have no idea.
Yeah, it's an implemented mechanic, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
It doesn't matter, the later is gonna be fun parts. Like, remember how I said when you reach the 90% the game fucking require perfection? You still don't really understand why, but you will get why. And you will laugh so hard, you know? Because it happens like, it is another one of those ways where Ubisoft trying to pump up the difficulty near end of the game, but they had no idea how. They often doing this, you know, by either fucking up with your eyes, or just doing something what is completely unreasonable. In other games, they just put the mechanic which slowly drains your HP, until you are either at 1 HP, or until you die, so you have to collect the sands to pretty much get your HP refilled, and I have no idea why I'm not using this, so let me. But yeah, this game has probably the worst mechanic to make the game harder near end as I ever seen. Because it's another one, oh, we did it for lore, you know, you saw it coming eventually, but you were hoping it won't happen, because, you know, the moment it will happen, the entire game will change from the semi-mediocre experience to complete fucking annoying chore. I'm not capping, I'm not joking. This is not like the Salt, you know. And by the way, those ladies can also die from walls, like the blue guys. So that's how also you can kill them. Just to let you know. Okay, thanks. I see the para still trying to kill me, you know, instead my enemies. I mean, she could literally aim at that woman, but she decided to not to. That's so fun. Die. That should be all. There we go.
There's something.
So now we have to unlock like 2 plates. One is over here. Yeah. The
I
second
love
one.
that how sometimes the fucking voice acting is
There's
just
some kind of
it's just unhearable, you know.
She
Like she was
basically
talking during the music played, and you can't understand a single fucking word.
Yeah, mostly when she says something like through music, it's pretty much like, you know, behind you or watch out. But yeah, this is also why I play with dialogue so quiet. There is nothing interesting what contributes to the story, you know, what is like so quiet. It's just like either, oh, you know how beautiful is here, or watch out, or behind you. It's quotes like that, you know. So if you don't hear something, it's not important anyway. The important parts are only in cutscene and not in a monologue or dialogues, so you can just completely ignore them all along and pretend they are not even in game at all. And if I sound like I'm criticizing the game, I'm not. I'm just pointing obvious, you know. The story of this game is dull. You literally have to reach the Tower of Dawn, and that's your entire fucking goal. You just head into that tower with that woman. You know, because she believed that dagger you have is the key to solve all the issue, you know. Like you unleash the Sand of Time with that dagger, so you have to pretty much like undo what you have done. That's
Oh, I
that's
see.
that's like it, you know. And now we have to go over here because there is no water, because when there is a water you cannot run, you know, on top of the walls like that. It doesn't make sense to run, you know, on walls like that, you know, even if there is no water. But what I know, right? I'm not someone
Actually-
who's doing parkour. I know shit about parkour. I'm terrible at it, so maybe this is like common for people who doing parkour, you know. And by the way, here we go
I
again.
don't know.
Here we go again.
By the way, are you playing from Steam, right?
Yes.
The game is actually running pretty good on Steam.
Now, I'm sorry, I know the audio is probably already desynced and I cannot do anything from it. And fun fact, if you said this game is on Steam because it doesn't support the Steam overlay. It doesn't even probably display you playing this, you know, for your friends on Steam. Just like they put it on Steam, you can buy it on Steam, but you cannot take a screenshot, you cannot make, you know, like anything from it.
But it's fine, at least you can buy it somewhere, you know.
Yes, not like you have to. Buy the second game is better. It also doesn't support the Steam fucking, you know, overlay, but hey, at least it's better.
Because it's not like something, you know, what Nintendo does, that they are trying to ban emulated games and emulator sites, but you can't actually fucking buy the old Pokemon games anymore. Like, nowhere. And they
So
are
now-
trying to act like...
Now I have to push this little block, you know, to the previous room, because there is a water, so I cannot run along the wall. So this is the only reason why I was doing this, you know, just to have this there.
Oh.
Because obviously those rooms are
Stay
connected
there.
and yeah, those rooms exist only just because of that, and here you go with that camera.
I'll be fine here.
I hate you. And you will hurt me again just because the level design. I despise this. Look at my health. I mean, I took the damage from the trap once, but all like health that I lost, you know, all other health that I lost was just because the level design and the fall damage. So yeah, I got hit by a trap once, but that was like only it. But I have literally less than half HP due to the fall damage that you take. That is pretty much present everywhere. I would rather play the game without like the pool to refill your health like at all, but without the fall damage altogether. Then with the fall damage literally every 5 steps, you know, and every fucking, you know, every 10 steps the water pool to refill your health. I hate the force damage in game.
It's pretty stupid when you...
Taking damage
literally
should be
can't
penalty
take
for
damage.
playing either badly, for missing your input, for incorrect reading the enemy attack, or something, you know, just pressing the wrong button, you know, and not dodging the obstacle. And it's not supposed to be fucking, you know, way to progress. You know, you're never supposed to die or just take damage just to simply progress in game. It should be a result of you failing and being bad at game, not fucking just doing things right as you're supposed to.
Yeah. And when it's not story or lore or cutscene related, because yeah, that's okay. But when you are just progressing
By the
through
way, what
puzzles
the
and the
fuck
game
the
is just
enemies doing there? Like, do you see this? What the fuck even doing? What the fuck is happening there? Why they are there? They never supposed to be there because I literally killed them. Like, there is a save point over there, so what the fuck they doing here? Man, that never
I don't
happened
know.
before again. Like, you can see them. They're just wandering around aimlessly for no reason at all. They not supposed to be there even, but they are. Like, why? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't understand it. They not supposed to be here because once you will clear the area, enemy does not respawn ever. I never see it this in this game. So yeah, here is a new bug that I wasn't aware of, and I'm glad it fucking appeared. If I would be lacking, you know, those white moons, you know, I would be happy because that would be opportunity for me. But I have already all that I can get, so that was really just bug that caught me off guard, but didn't really affect the gameplay. But I prefer the bugs like this than the one that literally prevented me from getting upgrades, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Too early. My fault. And here we ourselves are fights.
Is there any way in this game to refill your health even in combat or something?
No, you can
something-
only drink a water, that's the only one way. Even using save point doesn't refill your health. You have to stay hydrated pretty much, you know, that's it.
This is the message.
You know, if the water is the only one way to refill your health, don't you think the Persia soldier should have like the Mountain Dew, you know, in a pocket or something, or Pepsi can, you know? If the water is only one way, you know, how you can refill your health, you should pretty much have like little bottle in your pocket, you know? Like your own Estus or something. Just think about it.
Well, I can't say you are right. You are not right.
And by the way, I stabbed this lady, and she just shake it off like it was nothing. Now I'm not using my ability because I know this is like warm up before actual encounter. The actual encounter later is gonna be where I'm gonna need it. And besides, there is kind of no point to use it against those low fucking tier character. I mean, this is what it is. This guy's not even attacking me. Nah, and just fucking die. And stay dead. There we go. And now we get ourselves better sword. And the interesting thing with the sword in this game is, and pretty much like every other Prince of Persia, instead like keep the sword that you already have and get a new sword, the prince just throwing off, you know, like the prince just leaving the old sword and getting the new one instead. So instead have like the two swords, he just pretty much like saying, screw this, my old sword is bad and I will take this one instead.
Wow.
I'm not joking, that's literally what it does. It has to be the worst Persian soldier you ever seen. So here it is, the new sword for you. This sword doesn't add new combo, it doesn't change anything, it can only break through walls. And the funny thing, the better sword you will get after this one doesn't add anything, it just adds little bit of damage to your attack. It doesn't add any new ability, you can say like this is better sword because it can break the walls, no. But the new sword you will get after this literally doesn't change in the game. It also allows you to break walls, and not like the walls that you can break are different, you know. It's just literally that. You're just getting new swords, yeah. It gives you the same moveset, it gives you almost the same damage, but it's a new sword, so stay excited, you know, this kind of thing.
Well,
And here we
this is an
go.
interesting way to implement progress mechanics. I don't think it should be the sword because, you know, every time you get a new sword, then the players are getting excited, you know, they are gonna get new combos or some shit. Or at least more damage, but yeah.
By the way, there is no like second weapon, you know, in the game. You cannot pick up the weapon from enemies or anything. You can do it in other games, but not in this one. It's the same thing what is in the Prince of Persia 2007. Combat there is also like very dull and everything, but you have an ally and the entire game is about executing combo. But it's this game created for visuals to the point you don't have a health bar and you can even die. Like falling off cliff immediately respawn you, you know, on the ground. This is like game you playing one time for the story and visuals and that's it. But this is the real deal, you know, and they give you like one weapon and one secondary weapon, which is technically not even secondary weapon because you're not using it to fight, you're just using it to have your power pretty much.
I see.
I mean, you can use it if you don't have any like those containers, you know, to freeze the enemies. You can stab them with it, but I'm pretty sure it does no damage, so yeah. And here we go again. I'm so fed up with taking damage to environment, like it happens way more than it showed in this game.
It never should happen.
Yeah, and it happens way too much and it will happen way more, you know, on the way. I assure you.
I mean, there is a genuine fear, you know, when you are doing fucking puzzles that where the next puzzle would be where you have to fucking take damage to jump off, you know, and if you don't, if you didn't got the enough health for it, then you are just gonna get fucking hard stuck.
But my favorite part is when they putting enemies that can damage you and then they putting, you know, they putting fucking shit, you know, which taking away your health just to progress. Without possibility to refill your health in between. So if enemy will put you at the 1 HP, there is nothing what you can do but just die, you know, due to environment and level design. This is something what this game does like very often. Like for instance here are Scarab. If they put me at 1 HP then sorry, it's fucking GG skill issue, you know, all this dog crap. And by the way, with this sword I can kill them in 2 hits instead 3. So yeah, and with better sword I can kill them with 1 hit instead 3. But it doesn't affect the gameplay much at all, it's still fucking mindless button masher. And I'm really not trying to bash this game, you know, and say it's a bad game. Because I understand it's a first game. But I don't understand why so many mechanics, you know, are so like blunt and generic. And they couldn't make it better, you know, like they already been better games released, you know, in this era in terms of combat and everything. So yeah.
You made it.
Amazing. Fucking move. Yeah, and here are 2 tough encounters back to back. So yeah, remember those guys? They back. And now there is way more than there should be. And by the way, I cannot get to this guy because there is obstacles blocking my way. I'm not joking.
Wow. But I guess the fucking wood and the lamps are stronger than this kind of kind.
Yeah, the funny thing is to destroy the environment, you also have like the special animation, you know, like, you know, destroying them with regular attack.
Help me.
Oh my god. I accidentally hurt her, you know, during that. Didn't mean it. I'm trying. Like,
How can you refill her health?
it will refill over time if she will take no damage, but I cannot guarantee that because those guys are fucking little bitches. Like, literally, the way how you're supposed to instantly kill them is the parry or just... Yeah, or just fucking jumping off wall, you know. Can also do this. That also will put them on the floor, like that. I don't even know how does that make sense, but it does. Uh-oh. Fucking hell. I mean... You just have to be a bitch. You just have to be a bitch.
Behind you.
No shit!
There are fucking enemies everywhere. What do you mean behind you?
With this camera, it's hard to say when she says like behind me, did you mean in front of me? Because with this camera, I'm not sure, you know? Oh good. I feel like those blue guys have like the... What the fuck? Have like the way higher aggression than everyone else. Now this guy is like... Yeah, wounded, so let me finish the job. There we go. From walls you can do it, but not from them, I guess. Come on, let me parry you. There we go. Now the fun fact, the parrying with the dagger kills the enemy instantly. But parry with the sword, they can parry like your parry. You have to pretty much play ping pong with parry if you parry them with the sword 3 times.
What the hell?
I mean, like, I can show you this in a vision, how it looks when you parry them with the sword. Let's just take a look at this to see how does it work. Look.
This is fucking stupid.
As you wish.
I'm not joking, it's so fucking ridiculous, like why? This is exactly
was
what I
that, by
said
the way?
about the combat in this game is so blunt and just dumb. There are so many mechanics implemented for no reason if the other things are just simply way better. Like what's the point of parrying with the sword? Just parry with the dagger and kill enemy instantly. What's the point of hitting enemies at all if you can just jump over them, you know, and just fucking, you know, end the fight instantly? What's the point of fucking fighting with enemies if you can just do that and put them on the floor instantly? Like, it's just so many things that I can say like, what's the point of doing this if I can do something else and it's way better and way more effective, you know? Literally, like so many of those things. And by the way, she already engaged the combat with enemies when I'm not even in the room.
A soldier's mess hall.
Look
The
at
smell of
this.
food still wafted from the kitchen. Scant hours ago, these tables had been filled with men, joking in camaraderie over their evening meal. Just as my father's men
So
did back
here we
home in
have the
Sraf,
new
at
enemies,
ease
the
because they think
elite
themselves safe within
guys.
castle walls, with no enemy
There are
to
only
fight.
blue and elite guys
How
here,
could they
so...
know the enemy was already among them?
Help me.
I wish. Ow. This is tough encounter. When there are only blue guys here, and those guys, it's tough. Like, I don't even remember what is like quick way to kill those guys other than just using the dagger ability. But let me try my best. Anyone wanna come here? Well, I take you. I guess it's better than nothing. I like how they walking in place. Like, did you see it? They literally just fucking.
Moonwalking or something.
I again hit her by accident. I mean, like, there are 3 of those guys around her. I'm trying to hit the guys, and Prince hits fucking, yeah, his princess in the process. Oh shit. Die. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. Please say you are last.
Can we talk about how she's the worst fucking bow user because I can't say archer because that's just so fucking insane. The worst bow user in the world. Like one arrow takes like a fucking eternity to shoot.
And somehow she was managed to hit me through fucking 4 guys that she's supposed to aim at. It takes the new level of skill issue to hit the one guy that you're trying to protect, you know? I swear, I understand if I would be like agile, jumping between enemies, and she would fire the arrow, you know, when I'm jumping over enemy. Then yes, she could hit me because I'm literally jumping, you know, over enemy. But I was literally standing on the ground still, and she was managed to hit me instead the enemies. That's bullshit.
Yeah. How far you are into the game right now? Can
I
you
think
say
it's
a percentage?
42%. Each save file tells you percent, but if I would have to, if I remember, it's like 42%. I think that was like the bridge. So yeah, we are around halfway.
That's fucking interesting because the game looks the same, you know. It's like
I'm not really
level-
sure what you mean
level.
by that.
I mean, there is new areas yet. Of course, they are a little bit different. At least the skybox or the with the trees and shit, but it's it feels the same area as
Because
the
it is the
beginning.
same, like if the combat would be different. If you would see the actually Prince of Persia 2, the enemies designed there, each one has different fighting style. They are like the guys that throwing the dagger 4 times, you know, and they dashing away. So the only one way to kill them instantly is just throw the weapon at them. There are guys that like that are like the female ninjas that are immune on, you know, jumping over them. They can literally shake you off like those blue guys. And they, when you are on the ground, they doing special animation when they stabbing you. They can jump over you. They can dodge your attacks, you know, and they are different than the regular guys. Then later on, you have the moles, you know, that appear from the walls that's acting like a dogs, pretty much. And there is just so much variety, and every enemy encounter feels different. It has different moveset, it looks different, and here everything dies the same by fucking you jumping over it and stabbing it with the dagger. It's so blunt and repetitive. It's just literally boring as fuck.
You did it!
And the sound effects, by the way, that you hear in this game, I heard in the other game released like before this game. It's like they reused the sound effects. Like for instance, you didn't hear it, but the sound effects of, you know, that bridge played exactly in the time or in the hype, the time quest. The game released in like 2095 when I was born. It was exactly the same sound effects, and that game also was made by Ubisoft. So yeah. Oh look, my favorite. At least this time no fucking obstacle to screw me, right? How many enemies do I kill with this? Not enough to, you know, finish the encounter. Nah.
Help me!
You literally cannot help yourself, like run away or something. Bitch. Please. Uh-huh. Thank you.
I'm gonna send you a pic on Discord. Check it out if you have time. This is the Austria border right now.
I would check it like after this, don't worry. By the way, how you enjoying, you know, like being part of my video? I mean, this video will not gonna be posted if I won't finish this run, but, you know, we can pretend like this is this attempt, you know, this attempt I did it. Always try to make the best impression, like, look, this is this attempt. Even if like literally 60% of attempts I did, you know, are like this. Like I swear, we didn't yeah?
Yeah?
I was
Yeah,
going
you
to
say
say
first.
the 60% I did,
I'll
60% attempt I did was just like I'm getting to the certain point, and then at this point the game is so like fucking artificially bullshitting you, you cannot believe it, you know? It's just this. It is
I
not
mean,
because
it's
of the
pretty-
camera. It's not because of the camera. It's not because of the controls. It's because mechanics that are explained by the story of game. So yeah, I would let you pretty much witness that
stop!
at the full glory. Yeah, and now we have another fun puzzle, you know, with hair.
I see how this works. Try pulling yours now.
I mean, it's pretty fun. We are having fun, at least me. I can't say you are having fun or not.
By the way, here is the second part where we're gonna get ourselves, you know, the serious. Like, you know how the anime character always drop in the jacket, you know, when they're getting serious, you know? We're gonna get serious like that in that game. So, yeah. Just wait for it. You gotta see it, bro. He-
Here I am.
yeah. Just pull it off already. Mm-hmm. There we go.
I mean, the skybox looks cool.
Yeah. Now
Why
I'm
it was
serious about
necessary
this.
to... Why it was necessary to rip your clothes off?
Because, you know, we're getting serious about this. This is how Persian soldiers getting serious, you know? But don't worry, later on we will get even more serious. And I let you to... I let this to for you to interpret, you know, how exactly.
Are you going to rip your pants off or something? Oh god, this video game, bro.
Don't worry, I won't spoil it, but you know, I would just say like the final scene when I'm getting serious looks like fucking, you know, like from Rambo movie or something, so yeah.
I'm coming.
And obviously
You
that
know-
that magically fucking spawns the... Whatever, let's just not even talk about this level design. It is what it is, you know?
This is why I love watching you playing, because I don't have to witness this fucking puzzle for myself and you are fucking just pulling levers for 10 minutes straight, bro. At least I don't have to do
I
it.
knew that hole was there. I just wanted to.
Yes, maybe I started to... Maybe I should start, you know, like calling all my video, you know, I played this so you don't have to, basically. And here's the funny thing, where you're supposed to... You can either fight with those birds, or you can just run past them, but... You know, we might as well, if you are here, if you wanna see more of this. Remember those funny birds? Nah, they're amazing. You're just holding one button to block their attack and that's it. And the camera
Wow.
getting fucking...
Stroke.
And this is the camera you have, you know, like the better view.
What the fuck?
I mean, it actually helps you, you know, like I can see way better now.
But you barely see your character.
By the way, what the fuck is happening like below that bridge? Do you see this effect? Like something is dropped from it. I know this bridge will collapse the moment I will go across, but look how it collapsed. Like, I mean, like, look at this animation, bro.
Well,
I like how certain parts falling in a slow motion, you know? Just like...
the sound was anticlimactic.
Very funny. Come on, open the gate.
But the falling was okay. I had to eliminate this whole thing with him because there was no physics in game, you know.
Alright. You go on down. I'll find another way.
No! I don't wanna be fucking sucked into it! Great, now I cannot use my Mega Freeze because I got new sand tags, and I swear I didn't want to go into this, but the game forced me to, you know. It forced my hands.
As you wish.
I mean, my character, my hands, and I also cannot skip that. You can skip this if you see it once, and even if I'll save for sharing the same animation, you can only skip it if you already see, you know, like each one once, pretty much, at least. And this is where you're supposed to drop, like you're supposed to go over here. The camera doesn't indicate like this is what you're supposed to do, but it is. It's just that, you know. Or maybe I am just dumb. Maybe that camera was clearly pointing out this is what you have to do. You tell me.
Actually, fucking not.
And by the way, here is the new mechanic how to reach the bottom part.
Well, I guess.
There we go.
I'm up here,
Who cares?
down below. There's a great open balcony. Come on, I'll show you.
Easy for you to say.
And here is another sound cloud.
Stay there.
We get into the part which was bugged for me before, by the way.
I'm pretty interested. What will happen?
I know where I am. This gate leads to the baths. Do you think you could find your way there?
4 days until
course,
Darkwood
finding my way
video.
to the
Thanks,
baths from
fucking
here should be
Pyro.
easy.
Thank you.
I'll meet you there.
Isn't what, like isn't Bath is where I just was, you know?
I'll just ask the first sand creature I run
don't
into.
actually know.
Could you direct me to the baths, please? Well, thank you. Don't mention it. I used to be a bath attendant back when I was alive.
Just as I thought, no lipstick. Cool.
I'll
What?
meet you at the baths. She orders me around as if I were a servant. It's my own fault. With women, you need to show them you're in charge right from the start, or they'll walk all over you. I've been too
What the
indulgent.
fuck are you actually talking
Probably because
about?
I felt sorry for her. Well, it stops now. From now on, she'll have to toe the line.
Yes, and I didn't want to go into this at all, and this is like one of the most annoying parts of this game. And like I said, each save point shares the same waking up animation, but you cannot skip it.
That is, assuming I can find her.
Yeah, and look, my favorite friends. And now we have to fight with them like over here. And
I mean,
what's fun
flying
about
enemies
this,
are
like,
just-
what's fun about this is when I'm honest, I cannot block the attack. I can only the attack, you know. And my character likes to jump, you know, to the side for some reason, even if I'm standing perfectly, you know, like on the edge of it. Yeah, it doesn't exactly jump, you know, like straight forward. It just pretty much bounces diagonally and just falls to his death because he's a fucking retard. And Nah. I like how those birds can collide with my model when I'm jumping and push me, you know, when I'm in the middle of jumping. That's so cool. Love this. There we go. I'm not interested to kill them. The same with beetles. There are beetles here which I also am not interested to kill. Just give me this and let's just move on. This game is too buggy for me to fucking, you know, care. It is. I'm sorry. If that upsets you, you know, because I'm skipping the amazing content the Ubisoft created, you know. I'm sorry.
No, I
I
actually
don't
don't
feel
care.
like I wanna be subject of their bullshit fucking design. But like this is like first time we see those enemies or something. No. We literally just see them over and over. Look how those beetles are fucking bugged, you know, like how they fucking walking into each other.
They are mating or something.
Yeah, they bang each other pretty much. So now I have to go all the way back where I was, through that fucking ladder and through that birds, you know, to run up close on the cage. This game has a high fetish on the time fucking, you know, time limit events. Oh shit. You might ask, why they not trying to kill you? Well, I guess because of skill issue. And that's it. No, just run along it before it's too late. There we go. Intense, right? And I like how the music starts playing again even if there are no enemies nearby anymore. Yeah, just like that. And here is another health upgrade. At least in this game you don't have to go through shitty gauntlets, you know, to get the health fucking upgrades. But in the same time, you're not losing health, you know, to the enemies almost at all. If you will ever die in this game, it's gonna be because Farah is dead. And the moment your ally will die, you will die automatically. I'm not joking. You cannot revive her, you cannot heal her, you can only protect her, and if you fail to protect her, you just die.
That sounds like a good video game design.
And by the way, now it plays music that's not even supposed to play here. I don't completely understand this, but I don't understand why this music even plays. Like, there is literally nothing here, why?
Oh, have you been waiting here all this time? I didn't realize you meant these baths. I went to the other baths, clear across the other side of the city. I had a lovely wash and a rub with fragrant oils. Too bad you weren't there. Stop talking to yourself!
Yeah, please, because you are look fucking insane.
And here is pretty much bug that I had. When I tried to stop this, I was just fucking pulled to the wall, away from this platform. I don't understand why, you know? Kinda like this, but it makes sense because I'm in the water, but that water effect persists even if I was on this platform. So that was bug that I encountered before. You know, I was just pushed away just like that from this platform when I tried to stop it. And I was like so fucking annoyed by that shit. But don't worry, there is more bugs on the way, I already know. In this video we got ourselves the new bug with enemies that not supposed to be at all. So, yeah. You really had to show me all of this?
I mean, at least you can get a better view of the area.
Yeah, this is better camera by the way that you have. Deal with that.
Wow.
I can barely see myself, you know, it's like so far up. I can barely literally see myself. or this, you know, like it's just like they don't want you to fucking use it at all. They just don't want you. Nah. Let me see myself at least, you know, that's the least that you can do for me. Just make me on a screen pretty much. And here we have ourselves new enemies, which are bats, which are one of the most annoying enemies, and the way how they work is you're supposed to attack them until only 3 remain, then the rest will simply run away, you know, scared. But if you like, you know, if you will stay still for 2 seconds, they start biting you to death, so you have to move it. Yeah, and if they will bite you when you're like hanging on edge or something, you will fall off instantly and die. But you technically don't even have to engage with them if you're moving fast, as you can see. So yeah, let's just keep all of that together and let's just move on. And here is another no, here's another part which is time-based event pretty much. So here you have to move fast, so let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow. That was intense.
Don't worry, there is more on the way. Now we also gonna be having like columns that we have to grab, you know, and quickly jump off. And now we have ourselves bats, which I don't think I can outrun. Yeah, I can't. I need to fight with them. They're pretty much like bears, except they're attacking you, you know, not on a solid ground, so you just have to wait. And just like that. Not as annoying as bears because they don't last like that long, but you can see they're pretty annoying. And here is that part where you have to press quickly direction, you know, where to jump, like this. Unfortunately with the camera, sometimes you can press like one direction and the camera might shift and you will jump the completely in opposite way where you want to jump. So yeah, like this. Perfect. And here is the part where when I was a kid I was stuck. Like this is officially where I stopped playing this game because I didn't know what to do. The visions which normally telling you like what you're supposed to do didn't taught me much. So yeah, I stopped. But now I know what to do. And it's not actually that complicated, but this is like one of those things where the game just expects you know what to do, you know?
Okay, this is a bridge. I mean, you have to get down, right?
Yes. And they are bats, which I will try to ignore. Probably grave mistake, but you have to go down, then you run in the opposite side, and you have to get down again. And you're running pretty much here, the opposite side again. Yeah, one time over here. No! There we go, and that's pretty much like it. I mean, those bats gonna be chasing you even if you are on the ground, but that's not really an issue. There are no real sand monsters here to fight, they are just bats. So yeah, there is that. And now we are in underground tunnel, underground thing. Call it.
Oh, this is a boss fight.
No, there are no bosses in this game, except my father and the final boss, which is not even a boss. I cannot even classify him as a boss, and if I will get to him, you will understand why. And if I won't get to him, well, then that forever will remain mystery until I will attempt to do this run again. But basically, here we go. Here's another fucking save point that I'm forced to get. Oh, never mind. Thought it will launch me into it, you know? But this time the game was generous.
So this big area is just for fucking parkouring your way up.
Yes, you're
Again.
supposed to swing on those ropes, you know, with buckets, and that's like the entire point of this arena. It could be a boss room. It looks like a boss room, but it's not boss room. It's just, you know, they are bats, and that's okay. They are just bats and nothing else. So they don't even seem to actually concern to fight with you. That's the thing. So why should I even engage the combat with them? If you can move so fast, they won't even bite you. You might just keep them all together and just pretend they are not there. It's just that simple. So here you jumping into this, and you're jumping into that, and you're going over here. And last time by going here, I died because of skill issue. Okay. Speaking of skill issue,
Almost happened again.
just like that. I mean, that was a perfect combo, and quite honestly, I don't even know why I'm doing like this path. Let me just... No, thanks. I should do this pretty much instead. Yeah, and once I'm over here, like, all what I have to do is just climb over here. I'm just a retard. That's basically it, you know? And here are the bats again, which this time looks like you are forced to fight with, but you are not forced to fight with them at all, technically. I mean, if you can just do this better, you know, without losing the entire health due to the spinning blades, we will be golden. I mean, still, better than nothing. The reason why I skip it so much is just because there is like the... fine. There's so many of them. Whatever. Yeah, they're literally dealing almost no damage. The traps literally doing more. They are just more annoyance. Because they're just slowing you down. There we go. Okay, so now as we have this box, we can climb over here. And we can get ourselves another health upgrade. Which I don't think at this point matter that much. I don't think at this point upgrading your health even matters. I might be wrong, you know. But you see, like, no matter how much health you have, if you die,
Yeah.
it's gonna be instant death.
It doesn't seem like it matters for real.
So, yeah, you're going over here. Yeah, on that's camera indicates, so God bless, then you're jumping on this one. On the other one. And technically you could, like, go, you know, up. And this will lead pretty much to the next area, or you can just go here, and here you can pick up another sand cloud, which is over there, and another health upgrade, which is, you know, above. And now I'm like two fucking, you know, the containers behind, so not using ultra freeze for a while, which is probably a mistake, because at this point the enemies gonna fuck up Farah pretty bad, and there is nothing what I gonna be able to do with this. So but I just get all things that I know.
What is the lore behind this whole health upgrade area?
There is no lore here. It's just random place that upgrades your health. You know, that's the lore. Even Prince don't understand like what this place is. He just goes here because he feels stronger when he drinks the water.
I mean, instincts, I guess.
Yes. Glowing eyes make you strong, you know. Staying hydrated make you strong. And I literally died because I had camera like this. And I pressed spacebar when there was nothing, you know, for me to jump on. So yeah, that's how I died before. I just hide this because I need I would like to have a full health for enemy encounter. So now let's just climb all the way up. Now the things like that would be nice to have in this game, but those are only in cutscene. So, no. And we back to those guys. I would like to say we already seen all enemies that we're gonna be fighting for the rest of the game. So don't expect there's gonna be any new models because that elite generals are the last enemies that game will introduce. And they are like introduced at halfway, so yeah, rest is gonna be just the same guys we already fought. But not unless annoying. He was fucking aiming with this, bro. Come on. At least here I am alone, so I have no one to protect. And how exactly you're supposed to fight with those two generals, that's the question of the day. I mean, I guess this is sort of like Sekiro, I should mention, because you can jump over the sweep attacks, and sweep attacks put all the enemies on the ground, like you've seen. So you can jump over sweep attacks and it works. So at least they did that right. Yeah, but you cannot
Too
even...
bad Sekiro stole this 20 years ago.
I mean, look at this intense combat. Those guys are fucking...
What?
Guys are fucking tanky.
I was just realized that some random dude started talking, bro, and my YouTube just started playing the video for no fucking reason, and I
Good.
know why it happened.
I mean, like, look, those guys, for some reason, have been way higher, like, value of being aggressive than everyone else in this game. I don't get it. As you can see, they're attacking way more than anyone here, even the elite generals. Great, and we back with this guy. So what is the way to fight with this guy? Like, did I do something like this? No? Hold on. There we go, that's the instant way to deal with them. I can't see. By the way, this is better camera for this encounter, if you wanna know.
These are just fucking jokes, man.
Can't hit me, fuck you.
You are literally...
Oh my god, I would like to, you know, not fall to that well. Okay, so we got one container. We need one more.
Oh, so you can't use your ultimate because you don't have the maximum.
Pretty much, yeah, just because I didn't have those guys to, you know, build up my container. And I have instead like the 8 sound clouds on the way. Probably not the way how to fight with this guy, but you know, it looks cool and everything, so there we go. You can see I'm okay when I'm fighting solo with enemies. I'm literally perfectly okay with that. But when I have the ally, you know, to escort, and I have fights like this, then, you know, the shit really hits the fan, because there is nothing I can do. I have hard time, you know, playing well for myself, and then the game forces me to also, you know, babysit the bitch, you know, that is next to me. That has more chance to fucking hurt me than the enemies even. And here is the fun puzzle where you have to jump on this and bounce from it, and for some reason the prince never does the first try even if I press the button for him to do it. And then he does the shit like that, you know, like... Kill me. Fucking shoot me, bro. And just as I fucking press this, and the bridge will close. Never mind. Almost though. And here is another sun tanks. Like you can see, I'm building up another one, staying behind with the, you know, containers. And here is another fight where we reunite with the Farah. This is already 50% of the game, so yeah. That's probably a mistake to do it. What the fuck? What even was that? What even was that and why it was? That's what I would like to know.
I don't fucking know.
This game is clearly beyond my comprehending, like, I just don't understand.
Hello? Is that
Yes, and we have another fight where we are solo, and then we have reunite with Farah. But this one, yeah, has less the blue guys and more of the ladies, so it's not really issue. There are some, but most of them are just those ladies, or whatever the name of them is. I don't know, I don't think anyone in this game have a name. Those supposed to be real people, but you wanna tell me this is like the entire population of palace in Persia, you know? Like the 5 different models of people, that's the entire population of fucking Persia.
Wow. The camera angle.
Your worst enemy, the camera angle. I mean, when those guys blocking, by the way, 3 times, the 4th time they're gonna parry your hit, so you can kinda like predict this. So at least that's consistent. Every time when they will block your hits, if you remain like offensive, they will parry your hit and that's how you can kill them. I mean, you have to be good in game to parry their attacks. But you know, no biggie. I think that's all actually. No, not yet. Are you interested to fight me by any chance? So now I could use my Mega Freeze again, but I won't, and that doesn't always work. Okay. See the blue guys over there. Actually, you know what? Let's just stick to this wall, because it's solid and grants more space. So, what do you think about the combat so far? Exciting, is it?
Fucking boring. I mean, besides that it looks boring, this executing animation thing that you have to do is just overused to the fucking top, bro. I mean, there is literally no fucking reason to use your normal attacks because this is 10 times better than everything. It should be like enemies should give you more of that symbol, but you can use your dagger less times in combat because most of the enemies are not should not be revivable or some shit, you know?
Yes. By the way, here is the perfect example of the camera. How the prince immediately shifting his position where he running. Like, look at this. This is literally what I've been talking about with the camera. Like, I'm literally holding just 2 buttons. I'm holding just 2 buttons right now and he does this because camera shifting. So, if that doesn't display, you know, the fucking great camera design the Ubisoft presented, I don't know what does. This is the shit that you just have to deal with when you play in their old games, you know? And people say like, oh, but their old games are better than the new one. Yeah, you think this is better than the new one? This is new on the camera functions, you know?
Well, most of the times.
Pretty much. And here is another encounter, but this time you have Farah to protect, in case you missed her. I didn't.
What took you so
It
long?
was one single fucking
About
enemy.
Palace?
Oh, actually.
I mean, sure, let's do this. I mean, now I'm in such a position where I'm gonna have hard time attacking them, because if there is like obstacles, you know, I cannot do it. Yeah. There we go. So rest of the time, let's just do this. I mean, fuck it, there's no one here who can block this attack, so there is no point to do anything else, actually. The Farah doesn't even seems to be engaged in the combat, like look at her. What the fuck was that? There we go, you shall be last. No, you are not. Oh, now they are after her. It's about time, really. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm just priority, you know, number one fucking evil enemy. What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that was.
Wow. I guess she tried to spawn in, but it spawned on your head because you stood in the location.
I don't know,
I don't
we
fucking
just
know.
call it the Ubisoft quality, you know? You hear about Miyazaki quality, this is Ubisoft quality, you know? I hope this won't mess up that encounter that we have right now, you know, like the one enemy will remain alive, loaded or something. I really hope this won't happen. But this is Ubisoft game, so you can expect everything, you know, expect unexpected. There we go. Die.
Wow.
And that was so epic, it actually has unique animation of walking into save file. Or the save point.
As you wish.
Yeah.
Leave me.
Oh no, cutscene.
My love. Please don't leave me.
What did you call me?
It doesn't matter. The important thing is, I know how we can reach the Tower of Dawn.
Of course, the hourglass. All right. But this time, stay with me and pay attention. Can't spend all day chasing after you.
Mm-hmm. And now for the like the good chunk of the game, you know, we're gonna be, you know, like dwelling around, you know, the Farah said my love, you know. This is literally been the next fucking 5 upcoming dialogue about Prince planning the marriage, you know, and making decision. Like, I'm not joking, like you might listen this. If you think I'm exaggerating, you might just listen the upcoming dialogue to confirm or disagree with what I'm saying.
I'm afraid. What if I get into trouble?
I mean, the puzzles are so boring, they try to make it interesting with those dialogues or
Are you sure I'm
something.
not slowing you down?
All right, all right.
Yeah, and it's time for the library fight, which has one of the better music in a game. And this is like only one of the 2 places where you will ever hear it. And also this is one of the longest fight in game.
We
Not
must
the
have come out
longest,
the wrong
but
side
one
of
of
the
the
bats.
longest. Killed with
We
blue
need to go
enemies
back to the
again.
royal palace.
And
All
once
right then.
again, the game
Let's find the way
introduces them
out.
like they are new, like look at them. They are literally just the same enemies we already fucking killing all the time. Just stop. Yes, I know this.
Be careful!
That blue guy is after Para, I'm gonna assume. However, he doesn't seem to be... Nah, occupied. Occupied, no interested enough to actually put the hands on her. I don't blame you, I even don't like her, you know? You can take her all the time. Shed. Die. Probably smart to stay so close to her, so let's just try to split a bit at least. Chat, I'm at the very bad spot. Now. I like how those guys cannot move, but they can teleport still, you know? That makes total sense.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that makes
Am I
sense.
right?
I'm sarcastic with that.
A lot of sense, you know, because this game...
Oh, I get it now. No, I didn't think about this. I'm just annoyed, you know, how they can do one even if they're not supposed to be able to do this. You wanna block my hits? There we go. I'm wasting time and my parties with this. God damn it. What are you doing?
Sorry,
Stop actually looking, you know, in a fucking trash can, you know, and focus on what I'm doing. I need like the confidence boost on this.
I was just getting some, you know, fucking guys.
You will get money for you know, for me, you know, for that game I gifted you later. You won't find it, you know, all the fucking in a fucking trash can. Don't worry. In a trash can you can only find the Elden Ring, you know, because this is where it belongs all the time.
It wasn't the trash can, I was opening my fridge.
There we go. That should be... No, it's not end still. Like I said, this is like one of the longest encounter in this game. And with only those two different enemy types. I mean, at least they could put like all them, you know, literally all of them that the game introduces so far into one encounter at least. But no, each encounter has only like 2, max 3 enemy models at once. And there's like 7 in a game in total. I'm not joking, I mean like you see all encounters, how they are formed so far. We had like what, 7 enemies introduced and in neither of those encounters all of them are presented to you. It's just this. And that should be last one.
Feel like 7 even though.
Yes, that's last. At least
Doesn't
music
even
was
feel
cool.
The odd symbol on that.
At least music was cool, and now we are getting self another
Yeah.
puzzle with the mirrors.
I'll go.
And now here we go with that dialogue that I was mentioned earlier.
She said my love. I know she did. I didn't dream it. At least, I think I didn't. It's quite natural, really. Her kingdom's conquered, she has nothing, no one to protect her. She needs me. I can see it in the way she looks at me. All I'd have to do is reach out and take her hand, and she'd be mine. Why am I talking to myself?
I'm up here.
Bro, there is never a good decision to get in a relationship with someone who doesn't even like you, but your attention. That's not a good fucking decision, bro.
That's probably why I'm still alone, you know. And here we also get ourselves new swords, no, my only true friend, which by the way is no different than the sword I have right now, but you know, it looks cooler, I guess. And you know what they say, looks can kill, so yeah, that's
Skin
that.
egyenlő skill. Or skin equals skill.
Yeah, but this game requires none. I mean, that's... I'm sorry, that's lie. The skill is gonna be required like later. Still later, like I said, when we're gonna reach the 90%, and when we're gonna get ourselves like the probably the most atrocious puzzle to solve. Which is quite easy once you know what to do, and it literally takes less than 1 minute. But if you don't know what to do, and you have no idea how to solve it, you'll spend like fucking 20 minutes doing one and the same thing, asking yourself, what the fuck, like, what am I supposed to do here? Because game doesn't tell me, there's no any clues what I'm supposed to do. And when you solve it is, oh, I had to do that. And how am I supposed to know I'm supposed to do that, you know? It's gonna be this kind of thing.
Moving the mirror. There's no light beam.
I can see that.
No shit, you want to marry, you know, with that bitch, you know? And this is how you treat her? This is, by the way, better camera for this. I'm pretty sure I missed like the sound. Okay. Half my health, nice. I was hearing this, but I didn't know where. Okay, half my health with that one trap. Solve it.
Goodbye.
I bet the fall damage will fucking do the rest. But don't worry, because we have ourselves the health, you know, the health upgrade, another one. Right, you know, away. Thanks. Oh my god, I can't believe... What even happened exactly?
That was so fucking stupid.
I guess I slipped or something, I don't know.
They hit you and you just fall.
So, yeah, here is another health upgrade, and it is once again what I said about the health. I mean, look how much I have, and I can still fall and die, you know, just because the game is so fun. Like, literally, I don't know how many upgrades is in this game, but that's quite exaggeration for the content you are faced against. Don't you think? Look at my health bar right now.
Oh wow!
And still I can just touch like the blade, you know, like on the wall and die instantly with that amount of health. Literally 1 second after getting health upgrade. Isn't that fun for you?
Where is
Or
that
for
glow
me?
coming from?
And once again, here we go with the level design that definitely looks like a library, you know, like, look at this. Looks like a library to me, you know, feels of things that collapsing, you know, they're built just like that. Yeah, and with bats.
Listen to this. Of what use is reason against the power of love? Love is life. So if you want to live, die in love. Die in love if you want to stay alive.
What's that supposed to mean?
I thought you'd like it.
If you want to be useful, try finding a book that'll tell us how to get out of here.
This isn't that kind of game.
Game? She thinks this is a game.
Fucking Gekoo mentality. If you want to be useful, go and find something.
If this is how you say to women, you know? You might just say like, if you wanna be useful, go do dishes or something, you know?
Stay there. I'll come to you.
And there we go. We got this. That solves the puzzles. Yeah, that solves the puzzles, and there's also way over there, but I think I already been there, so we just have to go all the way back to where the Farah was, because now there is a light in that mirror, you know? Yes, so we can have to go over here. And we have to run along the wall, you know, landing on this thing over here. Like so, and then we have to jump all the way over there. I'm sorry if my commentary getting like blunt and generic, but there is literally nothing interesting I can say about this game.
Now
This
what?
game is fucking gay, and I regret
one
fucking
more scene.
recording it, you know?
Remember,
And every other dialogue we will get is gonna be like more and more fucking cringe than the previous one, just to let you know.
I see you are losing energy.
Energy? I'm losing my mind, not energy. By the way, this camera, where am I? Where the fuck am I?
Where are you?
Good question, tell me. I'm here.
Oh, fucking hell.
fine. Take all the time you need. I'll read a book.
I mean, yeah, that's all what you are good for, to read in the book. Kind of miss this, you know, that's why I stopped myself. But I didn't expect the camera will fucking, you know, gonna get stuck like I'm on this rope. And by the way, look up. What happened with that trap over there? Do you see it? Look on top of the screen when I'm moving my camera.
Oh, wow.
It's like I'm gonna
Texture
fucking getting seizures or something. Like, look at this. Game from 2022. How much power usage from my PC you need to work properly? Like, literally. Now, can I reach this on this height? Of course I can. That makes perfect sense. How I was fucking moonwalking to the right side before I actually, you know, just describe it for me, please. Describe it, what just happened over there. I was just jumping on that thing, you know, the prince wasn't quite sticky to it. Then he got pulled to the right side, you know, and then he was fucking sucked into animation of being pulled into it. That's basically what just happened.
What the fuck is this? Dark Souls Secret Was inside Secret Was? Or what the fuck?
Pretty much, that's exactly what it is. It is just the necessary thing that you need to progress, you know? You need to unlock this so you can push the mirror through it, and obviously cracks in the wall inconvenient enough for you to bring this shit, you know, like all the way over here on that crystal. And then obviously conveniently there is a place, you know, so you can like go back and bring this, you know, back here. So yeah, instead this mirror being reflected and, you know, pointed into this mirror, I have to bring this one over there so it will reflect the light and it will send the beam, you know, into that crystal to unlock the door. That's how the common library work. Like, do you never seen the library, bro? Like, go outside, touch some grass, you know? That's how the library
Now
works
you
in
are getting
Persia.
salty.
That's how the library works in Persia. Here we go. It's the solution of puzzle.
You open the gate.
No shit, Sherlock.
What a useful woman.
Yeah, by the way, here is another, you know, like the thing, you know, which I guess supposed to be exciting when you're doing this, but look how they executed that, you know, like, compare what you see with sound effects, you know.
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful. I'm pretty sure if I will drop down, I will just, yeah, I will just take damage from that, because you cannot just play test this to make me not fucking make full damage.
Oh, wow. What a badass sword.
And obviously I immediately lose the sword I had, you know, just because I found a new one. Why? You could give the sword to her so she will protect herself, you know, from the enemies. You would be smart, but you are not. I'm sorry, my prince. Go do dishes, you know. You're suffering on a skill issue. And by the way, the path is, you know, behind the... yeah. Have to pull this,
And now you are dealing more damage, which is enough for killing the bugs in one hit.
Pretty much, but I don't think we will see bugs, you know. More we're gonna see the regular guys, which also die like quite quickly. But even without this, it's not like it makes the major difference, right? Yeah. So we got ourselves full health for this next enemy. Encountering here is, by the way, the second puzzle. And look how the arena here is created. Yeah, welcome in observatory. I really don't like this place. But look at the area where you're fighting with enemy. Look at the fucking... Look at this. It's literally just the small bridge that you're fighting, you know? Like, look at this. Intimidating.
Oh wow.
I mean, here there is literally barely any space for me to move. Like, they're literally spawned on me. Look at this.
This is cool.
And it's so fun they can just teleport, you know, to switch the aggro like that, because, you know, it would be too convenient for them if they could just walk. Screw you. No, not all. Never all. At least it's just red and blue, so some of them I can kill instantly, and some of them I have to kill with the dagger. But unfortunately there are no walls that I can jump over, and that guy literally falls to his death, because reasons, I guess. There we go. Well, it wasn't challenging, it was just incredibly dumb.
See if you can find a switch.
What makes you think? Never mind.
Yes. Never mind, be useful for once. So we just have to chill over here.
Found one. Shall I pull it?
No!
I like how she pulling it before she even asking, should I pull it? Typical woman, you know?
You can't say that.
I can, it's my video, I can say what I want.
Actually.
Excuse me, sir, what the fuck was that? No, let me just study this again. What the fuck I did? I jump on it. Okay.
What?
Exactly. That's my reaction, and no wonder I'm fucking, you know, able to just rewind because the game just fucking shitting on your face wherever it can. And by the way, what was the camera? What am I looking at exactly? What am I looking at? Like, where am
I
I?
think at this point Ubisoft just gave up, you know?
Oh, there is a actually pole that I have to swing to, which is literally above me, like, you know.
What is happening, bro?
And now with this. This is even the right way. You have to jump over there. That thing. And to that thing.
Sorry.
Stop actually, you know, looking for money in that trash, I told you.
That's my fucking freezer.
You won't find the money in your freezer anyway, you know.
No, I put back the remaining ice cream.
So then you put in this like that, if I remember. And you should be able to jump like all the way to jump on this white switch. This is pretty much puzzle, like you have to once again do it in order. And pulling this switch pretty much makes you, you know, like go all the way, you know, to the opposite side. So you pretty much pressing this plate, you running on the walls like
Can
that.
we talk about why there is an observatory in here?
I mean, it doesn't even look like observatory. The better
It's just-
observatory was in Hyper and Time Quest. That game came out in like 95, and it has better observatory with better puzzle in it, where you have to pull the switch, you know, the same as the planet are located. Each planet stands for the different switch, and you had to pretty much pull them in order. And that was way better than this. That doesn't look like observatory for me, at least. But yeah.
Why you are fucking screaming though?
Because I was, you know, going down those ropes, I guess.
Look, a
But
crack.
Wait,
You are doing
let's see where
this
this
the whole
corridor
fucking
goes.
game. Alright,
Alright, you can take the crack.
See you soon.
mm-hmm.
I'm up here.
try pulling that lever.
You will do it even if I won't tell you to do it, you know, because you don't think. A skill issue, and I don't know why I'm going for this if I have full health. Temporarily, because here we have a new trap, but you know. Just ignore it and let's just move on.
Do you think I can jump it?
Go on, try. What's the worst that can happen? There you go.
And it's time for the time trial thing.
I'll meet you on the other side of that gate.
Careful!
You be careful.
Now with that. I'm pretty sure this does the most amount of damage from all traps in game. And look, my favorite.
Here I am! I can't open the gate!
Yes, I know. I mean, so for this encounter, can I bounce? There we go. This is all what we're gonna do because all enemies are just stupid generals. And I remember when I announced you know, I'm gonna be doing no deathrun with you for this, she was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I've been longing for the, you know, like the old game because everything new is like garbage. Look at how cool this is, you know. Yeah, we've been dying to fucking see this, you know, it's so epic and amazing. And
That was it!
that was it.
That was the fucking shortest fucking fight in the game.
Actually, shortest it was in Sultan's Zoo when I used the Mega Freeze to like kill the 4 guys instantly, you know? But then we have the bears which are like so incredibly annoying. And yeah, here I cannot block their attacks. I will just deplete my entire HP and there is nothing what I can do with it. It's just literally like time your action before they will hit you like that. Which is quite surprising. You have like something what is skill based in game like such, you know?
What are you doing?
Good question. I have no clue. I'm wasting my time playing this pretty much.
Who is calling? My father, give me a minute, please.
Sure, not like you missed much. Bro, the camera. What the fuck is this? Camera in this game is like fucking one of the worst nightmares. You've never seen the true hell unless you fucking play the camera. You fucking in the camera like this.
I'm out!
I could marry her. After all, she is a Maharaja's daughter. A conquered one, but still. Her blood is royal. Besides, what better way to tame her insolence? It's not so bad for a woman to have a little spirit. It's a challenge!
Okay. Like I said, now those little bugs die in 2 hits. Oh no, I said they die in 1 hit, but they die in 2 hits. It's pretty much the same. Almost. Yeah, and we got a new Santa. I think one more is in this game possible to get, if I'm not mistaken. Probably I
Here
am.
you are.
Come on. It can't be much further.
More bugs.
Again.
Yeah, even you Prince are tired of this
Watch
shit.
out for spikes.
Can we just move away from this hell? There we go. In that cutscene, she literally moves like in 3 times speed compared to my running speed. She literally moves in fucking 3 times speed. I completely don't understand that.
Help me.
Oh, good. My favorite. Oh my god. This is bad. You
Help me.
can die. Oh, goody. Come on, brother. And once again I was sucked into it. That's nice.
As you wish.
Now, before we will move forward, let's just grab 2 sand clouds that are here. They're 2 or 1? One is over here, and one should be on the opposite side. Yeah, exactly. Like what, 6 left in this game to pick up? Pretty sure I will miss 1 at least. There we go. Now this is the part where I said the prince will get serious. Unfortunately. Sorry, no time to lose. Come on, just like go over here. There we go.
Sorry, I'm back.
Great,
What
you
happened?
back just in time to see, you know, how the prince getting more serious.
Oh wow.
Here is true.
Yeah, actually.
And we have intense music for nothing actually. This is how his mind, you know, is being changed, you know, to be more serious. Look at this next scene.
A prison. In my father's palace was a prison much like this. I had never set foot inside. Now here I was, myself a prisoner seeking an escape.
Why you have to rip your clothes off every fucking time, bro?
Because we're getting
You
more
just-
serious, I told you.
No, you are just taking off your armor and you are make your body more vulnerable, you know?
Yeah, like, I don't know, it seems in anime every time when someone taking fucking clothes off, you know, it fucking gives him a strength, you know, like, you seen Malenia, you seen Genichiro, I don't know what is up with those characters, but clearly taking their clothes off, making them stronger. I don't know, maybe there is something like, you know, maybe there is something to it. People won't do it in public, but maybe taking their clothes off in public, like, boosts their confidence or makes their dick bigger or something. I don't know, you know?
Most of the times they are doing this because then the clothes are not disturb them in the battle, you know? But there is no fucking reason here to get more naked over time.
I mean, you know, I told you this is like Rambo reference and tell me I was lying. And by the way, here is the
You
new
are
music
right.
with same old enemies that we already fought. What the fuck
Oh,
is...
wow!
I don't know
got
what
the
that
key
was.
to-
I was just saying this is new music for you, which is not even that good. The next one is gonna be way better. But that camera, wow, that was just new level. What the fuck was that? I have no clue.
It was like fucking not Geo shit, you know, when they are filming the animals then show around the fucking forest or something.
So now I can do this pretty much. Yeah, you look definitely way more serious with that, my prince, than you know, without your armor than with your armor. I will say you that much. Uh-oh, that hit me. Nah. This talking animation makes me take damage. So those guys can also block the attack from the, you know, walls. So they are very annoying, but they cannot block jumping over them. I kinda can't see. There we go. And you should be the last one. Thank you. I think there is like 5 of those sand clouds left in the entire game to pick up. So that should pretty much tell you about progress we have left. Unfortunately, the final part is where I might die, and there is no recovering from that. You up to this point you might wonder why exactly, you know, why that is. So the last part of game, I keep saying like you have to perfect it. There is no room for error. You cannot recover. You might ask yourself like in games such as this where you have an ability such as this, like what kind of crazy mechanic they could fucking introduce so it would make me say that. And you won't believe what they actually, you know, what they came up with to make your day, really. You cannot believe it. You will not believe it unless you will see it. And the moment you will see it, you will laugh from it, because that's all what you can do. I'm not gonna be laugh from it, because it will cost me like a lot of time. And here is another health upgrade, by the way, because we need more health for this. There's like literally 3 fights in this game left, you know, but we need more health for it. So yeah, look at my health bar after this. Don't you see that's a little bit too much? Like at this point I'm overhydrated by all those fountains. Like look at my health, bro.
You are so fucking moisturized. Oh, wow.
And I'm pretty sure that's not even all that are in game. Okay. That touched me once, and look how much health we took away, you know? That's... Man, that's what
Barely
I should
visible
have.
because of the background, but yeah, sure.
A torture chamber. It
Mm-hmm.
was the first time I
A
had seen
torture
such
chamber. The
devices
whole
in close
game is a
range.
fucking
Close enough to
torture, bro.
touch.
What do you mean?
Where were the men whose trade it had been to apply the question, to extract the answer their king sought? If indeed there was
So
one.
now we have the time event
In
with
the end, they
Dosting.
had met the same fate as their victims.
Mm-hmm.
Guards and prisoners made equal by the sands of time.
Joy, because it wasn't fun enough to do it this without that. And we have bats. I mean... We don't really have to bother about those bats because they are just bats, you know? So... Unless you don't care, you don't want to waste time, you literally might fucking completely ignore them.
Whoa, whoa,
Okay, I mean,
whoa.
sure. There we go. Are you happy now? Great. I surely won't leave you, and I would like to stop this, you know. There we go. I'm surprised how long they can be on you and how pretty much nothing they are. I mean, like, look at this. And this is outside. And the problem is there's gonna be fight here, you know, I just remember. With that amount of health I have to make fights. I guess the music that's gonna play for this fight is gonna be really fucking fitting for the difficulty now. So listen this.
What the camera angle?
Don't worry, who needs eyes? You know, when you're playing like me, I don't need eyes to see. Just drop the enemies next to me and I will do my best to annihilate them. With my eyes closed.
Can you accidentally stab your partner with this ability?
Speaking of my partner, she doesn't even shooting them when that ability is active, you know? It's just like... Nah. I admit this is one of the better, probably the best battle OST, you know, they introduced it to the game. And thank you, you helped me with this one greatly. Okay, you can stop now. Come on! I guess you don't wanna come closer. I don't even know what this guy is doing, really. Whatever, just die.
You're doing great.
I'm pretty sure he shouldn't be able to be, you know, stabbed after I parry him. Because they're always blocking the dagger hit. I think that was just coincidence of him being hit by the arrow, you know, when I was in the middle of parry animation. So we can count this as another bug that's not supposed to happen. Just for the good measure. Yeah, and there's like 2 sand clouds on the way, and I think I missed one. Because I know where the other one is, but I think I literally missing one. Oh well. This is what it is.
It's not like you will get anything from collecting all of this.
Unfortunately. I don't even have the faith in this run, because it's always goes down to fucking, you know, one part which kills me every single time. There is nothing I can do with it, and we approaching this part, and I'm terrified, you know? I might just take my own fucking, you know, jacket and fucking, you know, t-shirt to be more serious about this, you know? To get
You
that
can rip it off
confidence.
yourself if you want to.
You know, maybe it will make my dick bigger, you know, or something, you know, and I will find a woman thanks to it.
Well,
Or it will just make me, you know, look like an asshole and fucking make me arrested by the police, you know? Probably.
yeah.
So here is the sun cloud that I mentioned. And she already was rushing through those doors, you know? Now can I even reach them before they will close? Yes I can, and here we have birds again. Yes, they are birds. I mean, like, we technically
Is this
don't
fucking
even...
New Londo or something?
Pretty much, yes. I mean, we don't technically need to fight with them. Literally. Screw you. Literally. The bird's never going for para. This bitch. I mean, like, look at this. Yes, screw those birds. So those are all sound tags that you can get in this game pretty much. I found them all. Not sure about health bar, but here is the final health upgrade. Or no, it's not the final health upgrade, but the final that I will get. There is one after this, but I don't need this one. And soon all will become clear why, you know? It's not because the upgrade that is after this is different. It's also the same fucking 2 bridges that you have to cross to drink the water, but you will just see and understand everything after this encounter. Unless this encounter with enemies is gonna be like my grave. Or maybe not my grave, but the Farah grave, because this is the longest encounter when I cannot even use Mega Freeze, because like I said, I have like old sun tanks, so, or containers, you know. So this is gonna be fun. This entire elevator is literally just the arena with enemies that gonna be keep spawning. And only the toughest will spawn. So the guys with hammers that are immune on wall attack, the blue guys, and the generals. Those are only 3 types enemies that gonna spawn, so wish me luck. This area is relatively small, so it's gonna be hard to keep them away from Farah. Nah.
You know, not everything.
So first we got 4 guys with hammer. Okay, 5 guys with hammer. That's nice. I would like for this game to stop fucking, you know, cheating me like this. Okay, now the guy is on para already. Oh my god, I can get to you. Thanks. Oh, now those guys. I mean, sure, thank you for this one. Although I would help yourself. I cannot even see, bro. Okay, I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna be honest, I never did it without the Mega Freeze, you know, so look at this.
Oh my god, this is going to be hard.
Look at the para hell, this is just the beginning of it. You are still here? Oh, good. I'm still missing some. That's awful. Fuck it, I need to use this because she will die if I want. My only hope is I have no clue, man. Or woman. Whatever. Come on, just... Okay, that was in a party, whatever. This is so stupid. This is not Sekiro. I would like to point this out. This is just dumb. There we go. I swear.
Close.
One more hit and she would be dead. And just because each enemy killed reset your rewind time, I wouldn't be able to revive her, you know? Because, you know, I killed the enemy and I have no rewind because that white circle is reset after every enemy killed. So like I said, you cannot use the rewind in combat, you can only use it to environment. And I told you, all this health I have, literally, I didn't need that many. If the fact the Farah wouldn't be even in this game, if only everything would be okay. And here we go.
The hourglass is nearby. I can feel it.
This was the moment you
I
was
can't
terrified
explain
about?
Yes, this is like where that I'm like so fucking afraid of this next part.
Oh, this part?
Yes, this part.
Oh
As
my
I will
goodness.
climb up on the hourglass, we're gonna get the cutscene this time on the game engine, you know, which gonna be like quiet. And this one I let the play out to understand what's gonna be so different, you know. Yeah, here we go. Get ready for this because this is where we might stop recording, you know, because this is where all might end fast.
You did it. Take the dagger. Strike it into the center of the dome.
My father's army sacked your palace, captured you as a slave.
What?
You have every reason to hate me.
What are you talking about?
Now you want me to trust you.
Go on. There's no time.
I would like to point out this guy's power, you know, because he's gonna be final boss.
The dagger! He must not get the dagger!
I had faced my enemy. I had looked into his eyes, and I had lost everything.
Great.
A tomb.
You were there. The dagger was in your hand. Why did you hesitate? You think you're cleverer than everybody, but you're just like the rest of them. Those soldiers, all they can do is fight, destroy. Why did I trust you? Why didn't you trust me?
And here we go ourselves the longest dialogue
Sorry,
with this animation. I'm not joking. You cannot skip this.
I'm right here.
Hold my hand. Don't let go. I didn't mean what I said.
No, you're right. All that's happened is my doing. I wanted honor and glory. I brought this on us.
You are brave and good. If this tomb is to be ours, at least the dagger will be buried with us. And we are together. What is it?
Nothing.
You're trembling.
I just don't like close spaces.
There must be some way out of here.
When I was small, my mother taught me a secret word. She said that when I was afraid, all I had to do was speak that word, and a magic door would open. I've never told that to anybody.
I can see why. It's the most childish thing I've ever heard of.
This fucking man.
You did that, didn't you? Farah?
And suddenly we have the screen, like you couldn't animate the entire rest of the scene. And by the way, look what we have right now. This literally feels like a loading screen. Just look at this entire thing in silence, please.
How long is this?
And here we have the fucking lamest and the most generic puzzle that they can possibly create.
Isn't it beautiful?
Isn't what beautiful? Where are you?
Here is how it works. You have like here's I think 9 doors or the 7 doors, whatever. You have the doors in this room as you see, and you have to enter to those doors in certain order. What order you might guess? There is a certain order, but basically what you have to do is listen. When you are certain doors, you can hear the water pouring. So if you like, get your ears closed, you will hear this. So that means you have to go through those doors. And you have to repeat it like 4 times and then 3 times.
If only we could stay here.
Farah? Where are you?
Take me in your arms.
I don't see you.
I mean,
What
this
All right, this is getting
this could
ridiculous.
be cool, but I don't
Farah?
have any fucking connection to the characters because they are
Who
just
are you
so
talking
fucking
to?
boring.
Like, is it those doors that you're supposed to go through?
I've been waiting so long. Why do you act so distant?
Farah?
And those
Can
are
you
last
hear
door
me?
now. And after this the true bullshit begins. And also we get romantic scene now. Those
And
doors.
I know it's all in the head
Farah?
because when you enter the health upgrade areas all the time, the walls are disappeared like they are never existed when you see these curtains. So I guess this is the last one.
This one? This one. Yeah.
It's
And
all
here
in
we
the
go,
head.
that fucking sex scene that you waited for. This is how it looks in this game.
Come on.
Oh no. Just keep it monetized friendly. It's insane that we implemented sex in video games before GTA 6.
And here we go where the
Was it
real
really
bullshit
that
begins.
magical cavern? If it was a dream, then it
You
was a
probably
dream we
already see
both
why.
shared.
Oh, there are no dagger, no sword.
Oh no.
Now you have to play perfect and you literally cannot die because you cannot rewind time.
There you go. Show your skills.
Skills. Nobody in time for that.
Oh no.
Yeah, so here is the sword that you can get. Yay.
At least you know how to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, I know, but after this puzzle, the platforming begins. And that's the entire rest of game, like the entire 10% is platforming. So remember how I said, you know, like, they want to fucking to torture you? Well, this is pretty much how. There we go. Don't get excited you have better sword because you have no dagger. I would rather have a fucking default sword and dagger than have a best sword, you know? That one-shots everything. And by the way, this sword is literally fucking garbage because it one-shots everything. True. But this is just the excuse to fucking outswarm you with enemies now, you know? Because they die in single hit. So they're gonna fucking like triple and duplicate, you know, right in front of you, pretty much. And here we go. Oh boy. Remember that camera angle? Yeah, that's true, it was magical.
Yeah, it's better to leave the enemies so you can spare some health.
The health is not problem, the fucking dying is a problem, man. Like, this is what killed me before. I mean, like, I had to go over here, then jump here, then jump on this, jump on that, and based on position, tell me, like, where is the right place to jump on that, you know? This is better
the end of
camera
the
for
hall.
this, you know, like, take a guess, where is the right place to be, you know, is it here,
At
is it
least, I
here?
guess here.
Yeah, you literally said you guess. No, the answer is you have to go all the way, you know, to the left side, which is this. And if that fail, I'm gonna break something, because that's literally what I did before and it did work. And now I'm fucking
Okay.
forced to fight with those bats, you know? Literally. I won't take any chances. I mean, I still die. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my spine. Die, just like I will. And here once again is another thing where it doesn't clearly tells you, but you're supposed to stay at the very end and then jump. This game gonna be filled, you know, with the shit like that for the remaining part. And here you have to do something like this. And here we go. Of course, no one cares about her, right? That makes total sense.
Dagger.
Oh, she stole your shit.
Yes. I mean, hold on. It's not this way, it's this way. Yeah. I was about to say, like, you won't grab this, you bitch. You just won't grab it. Like what? Should I jump? Should I jump to this? Like, how you want me to fucking take a guess? It doesn't pointing any other direction, but then it doesn't look like you're aligned to jump and grab it. Like, I swear to you, bro. This game. Just fucking see it for yourself, you know? It's just all about it. All about it. Old howling wind is what I feel, you know? I'm hungry. I'm fucking stressed. I'm hungry. I can die instantly by the bullshit, by the bad camera angle. I can literally press the button too early and fall and die, you know, like jumping between those walls like that. You know, the camera just doing its job. Bots are constantly keep coming to waste even more my time. Like, did someone even notice how long is this video already? Like, this video is junky, long, fucking. It doesn't fit for the formula of my speedrunning. Like, usually I'm talking about the game, but there is really not much to talk about, you know? It's just like one of those games which you play for like the 15 minutes, you know, or for like the 20 minutes, and then you've seen everything what the game has to offer, including enemies, the attacks, literally everything, you know? That's literally it. Like, once you get to like 40% and the game introduces you the generals, you see every enemy in game. Now, maybe except the final boss, but you know what the final boss is gonna be? It's gonna be the guy that fucking, you know, tricks you, that has the fucking wind power that pushes you into tomb. And if I will get to the end of this fucking roller coaster of emotion, you will see how Ubisoft depicted him as a final boss. It's fearsome opponent that definitely, you know, has some balls. Now what? Oh, the opposite way, okay. There is more to it, bro. There is fucking more to it. Don't worry. I'm stressed, I'm shaking, I'm seriously hungry. Can you just fucking grab it? Thank you. Oh, and it's this one. I know what you must do here. Not happy because of this, but I know. Remember that where I said like, oh, here is the new way of reaching like the bottom? Yeah. Here we go. So, how you want me to do this? You want me to run along the wall over there? Do you think that's the answer? I cannot think anything better, you know, so we might just take a shot. Let's just assume that's what you must do. Okay, so there goes that. Now obviously the bats keep coming because of why not. And on the ladders, you have even worse the attack than, you know, without this. You have this stupid... yeah. Just fucking hit one of them, like... just one. There we go. Please. And this is the finale part. I mean, it's still we have to play without dagger. He are just enemies, which I'm not gonna be fighting with because fuck it. So here we go. By the way, miss one health upgrade, you know? It was in the first encounter right after I got this sword. You kill all enemies and instead climbing on the tree, you know, and going on a pole where those bats are, you will actually explore the area where you fought with enemies. There would be like the way to get to the bottom part of it, and I'm pretty sure there is a last upgrade over there. But I don't fucking want that. There is no point to have it, you know, in my certain condition. I remember a tone of my voice which I had. Listen to my voice now. Are you not entertained?
I hear you are fucking trembling.
And here we go again with this. I mean, I just can't. Jesus Christ. The better camera. Is it better camera or just fucking worse version of the same camera? But at least here I'm on the ground, so when I'm on the ground, at least my combo have some reach, you know? Come on. No!
Oh no.
I didn't even try to do it, can you believe it? He just did it by himself, like... Here we go, Jesus. Oh, I mean, like, here we are safe, you know. I like how you can no-clip through walls like that. That's so fun. You can literally see them outside of that. They just no-clipping through it, like nobody gives a shit. That's so cool, you know. There we go. No, that's not all.
No,
There
no,
is
no,
one
no.
more that I have to kill. Two more that I have to kill. No, that's all of them. All of them? All of them or no? I don't even know, man. Just don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to remain focused. Trying to keep my composure. Composure? What composure? I don't have composure. I lost it. Same with my marbles, to the awful camera and fucking amazing game design, you know? Lost it all.
It's alright, bro. It's almost over.
I swear, you could run along this wall upwards and fucking bounce me all the way down from whence I came. And I would be like so mad you did this. Look.
Oh god.
I guess this is why you didn't give her swords.
Oh no, catch up.
Farah, no!
Hey, finally! I'm so sorry.
And this makes no sense, by the way, because now I have dagger and look at this scene. Look what happens if I will press this button.
Now you are mad.
Yeah, I have dagger, but like I said, it's literally just a one shot, so instead doing this with dagger, we're gonna be doing this with sword, you know. As this is pure one shot of everything, that's exactly what you must do to kill the enemies quickly. Or you can just, you know, do the sparring with them, how they constantly blocking your hits like that. That's also fun, right? Can even kill two at once if you are lucky enough. And since this also has aimbot, there is no point to do anything else really.
Oh, I thought you are just really good at aiming with this.
No, this literally has an aimbot, same as this. This allows you to jump over enemies pretty much from miles away. And as you can see, they can give you some tags if you kill them with dagger. But only one way how they will be on the ground if, yeah, someone hit them with sweep. You guys are fucking keeping formula of being incredibly aggressive when I'm on the floor like that. Really appreciating this. There we go. So like I said, now the amount of enemies is like way bigger compared to what it was before. They just keep coming. There we go, they finally stopped spawning, so this is the last one. Yeah. And it's time for the final boss. We got ourselves another cutscene, and here we go.
Bravely I have fought and slain my enemies.
That took for a little
Honor
bit.
and glory were mine. But though I fight until the desert sands themselves were red with blood,
But we are over with the hard part, right?
the dead.
Yes,
You did the
only
hard
final
part.
boss left, and look at this.
No.
Is unimportant. Give me the dagger, and I will give you power. Eternal life will be yours.
Live forever, and those I loved are dead and I to blame. I choose death.
I couldn't do it before? Why?
Because you were fucking stupid, you know?
Pretty much. So this rewinds time completely, you know, and everything will just happen. And resets everyone's memory except my own, so let's just quickly recap of everything what just happened, you know? We're back to the start and now we're gonna do, you know, something different than just going through all this fucking shit again. Yeah, we're back with the default sword, you know?
Wow.
Yes, like I said, remember the power this old man has? He has sorcery, you know, he can call in the sandstorm, you know, and push you into fucking other dimensional tomb with the shitty puzzle. And look what they gonna do. No.
The dagger of time. But it is locked away within my father's treasure vault. How?
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am and why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you a tale like none that you have ever heard.
You can barely hear it, I know, so was I.
warn you and your father to arrest this treacherous vizier.
So here we go.
Betrays you.
Get ready for this.
Us all. His signal is a flaming arrow shot into the air. Prevent him, and my father's army will know the traitor has been unmasked. They will turn back.
A wild tale indeed. I have a simpler version. A Persian soldier lusting for glory entered the
I'm sorry,
chamber
but who is this fucking old man?
and was slain by me.
Your final boss.
That's it.
Yes, for your own safety,
just an
I
old
suggest you
man.
flee. I will handle this intruder. Matrudevate mapahi.
Okay.
What sorcery is this? Stop this at once!
My lady, he came here to abduct you. Surely you do not believe him.
He will betray you! All will happen as I have foretold.
How inventive. Do not forget, he is a Persian soldier.
Are you just pressing two buttons?
What I told you is no story.
Pretty much.
It happened.
I mean,
I
I'm
mean-
trying to counter him, but his timing is different than any other
will
enemy in
happen.
game. Like, he can even cancel his own attack. There we go. That's one.
Your exertions are most amusing. Matrudevate mapahi.
You
Let
are
him be brought
spawned
before
in
my
middle of
father.
that
He will
animation.
judge.
It's like he don't care, are you jumping
Vizier,
over him or no,
I
you
have
know?
commanded you to stop.
Like, look at
Do you
this.
disobey?
I've taken orders long enough
you are
from
dealing
a
damage,
senile
right?
fool and a sniveling brat.
Yes, when he's like...
Your
Here we
father was a
go.
great... Did you really think you could defeat me?
You are too old, man.
Careful. Don't tire
Bro,
yourself.
some hard cough's gonna defeat you even. What are you talking about?
Don't worry, he's also even vulnerable on this. Thank you.
That's a face skip. Going to fucking tell me that was right.
And so it ends. How will the Maharaja feel if he finds his only daughter slain by the son of his
Woman, shoot
enemy?
with your arrow. Or with your
Do you
bow.
have any last words you wish me to communicate to the princess before I kill her? Words of love, perhaps?
I mean, for the rest of the time, he's just gonna be standing still like that, you know? He's just taking nap. Look at him.
And this is it.
His model is disabled now, you know? Like,
What the fuck happened? This is meant to happen?
and just like that, he's dead.
Oh, fucking hell. Bro.
Then it's true. He was a traitor.
Take this. Return it to your father's treasure vault.
Oh my
Guard it
god.
well.
I owe you thanks. But why did you invent such a fantastic story? Do you think me a child, that I would believe such nonsense?
Bro
I
is a
said I owe you
fucking creep.
thanks. You presume too much. Such a fantastic story. Do you think me a child, that I would believe such nonsense?
You're right. It was just a story.
This was a fucking joke, bro. Oh
Wait.
my god.
I don't even know your name.
Just call me Kakolukia.
This concludes this run. Honestly, this might be the most junky video in terms of no death run I did. No, actually, no, never mind. I take it back. The security bridge was way more junky than this. And honestly, I need to skip the credits because the music put it there, I'm pretty sure has copyrights. So I can't put it over there because it's actually a song that you can find on YouTube called Time Only Know. So with that, thank you for watching and see you next time.